Maybe.
Crushed it. Where's my? We're checking it off the list.
Very nice.
That's the only thing I had. So now, obviously, it's time to shout out Oak Road. You guys rock. Thanks to you for sponsoring Campaign 1.
Brent, what are you doing wrong?
That's very lovely.
It is full of water. Because I had some whiskey earlier. So this is for me.
Hydration.
Mmm.
Hell yeah.
Delicious. Toast time.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh.
That was so sudden. So full disclosure, I wrote this like a couple nights ago or whatever, and I was like, I'll tweak it later. Did not come back to tweak it. So it is what it is.
You want a lighthearted music?
Sure.
Okay, how about this one?
We got toast music?
I don't know. It's just.
You want 74 damage?
It was spooky before, so.
Just warm it up.
Maybe this is more like toast energetic energy.
Shoot them dice.
That's exactly how much
In
health
the
I
alley
have.
with obviously roll.
I don't have.
I don't know.
I
Hold
got
on.
about 10 less.
Technical difficulties. I had an idea and then I was like, wait, did I bring that? I think I did. Oh no. There it is. Okay, cool. I did it. Woohoo!
Yay!
Ah, yes.
A toast.
Oh my god.
Jesus
Oh my god, it's
Christ.
crochet toast.
She made it for a literal pun, people. A literal pun.
I want that as like a hot
God damn it.
pan, like a hot pan.
It's like
placement.
a nice
Yeah, you want it?
coffee place
I like
thing.
that.
Yeah, you want it?
That's amazing.
I'm making a whole like coasters of like a sandwich. So like a little like, onion slice, like a ham slice, like an egg.
That's fucking
But
awesome.
like coasters, avocado. I
In
think.
20 years, when I'm living off grid in my cabin out in the woods, I'm gonna send you a telegram with a picture of the.
A telegram?
If you get the cell service, yeah, the telegram service.
Oh my
You won't know what it is, but I'll be using it.
It's in Morse code. I
Yeah,
can
you'll
read
get
it.
Morse code, and it'll be like the
Thanks.
toast.
Dot,
The
dot, dot,
toast
for
was not a lie.
the toast.
Code word toast.
Good.
All right, a toast to the host who lives with a ghost. With your drink, make it clink, for we all need a shrink. Cause these beers make me cheer for my suicidal dampier.
Oh,
Cheers.
Yeah, we were right on it.
That's where I was like,
You had me in the first half.
I'll tweak it later. And I was like, I did it.
Ooh, it got dark real fast.
I did.
I did it at all.
Sun's getting low, big fella.
Like it is what it is.
Alright. Now I gotta hunt down for our song. And then we'll get into session 40 of Casting Fate.
Oh, let's go.
We only have about 10 sessions after this. Did I tell you to keep playing? No.
What are you doing?
Makes me sad.
40.
You're such a fucking goof.
There it is.
Welcome back.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah.
This Sunday.
Except it's Saturday.
Saturday.
How's the music?
Good.
How's the music feel?
Great.
Alright.
Loving it.
Let's rock and roll. Last time, with the other guys, you made it to Lumberton in the middle of a thunderstorm. Quickly ran into Freddy Four Fingers
Oh, yeah.
and the tavern owners for the Grizzled Grizzly. After a few ales and a meal to stave off the constant traveling from Bopwood, you marched on over to Volf's home for a place to sleep, his tree castle, if you will. The following day is spent gathering supplies and stuffing your faces, fulfilling desires, and luckily finding some armor for a particular owlbear. Soon enough, you were off again, heading to a hidden city, Rycanth, a blue light leading the way from your chests.
Dope.
After a handful of hours traveling, you come upon a clove with deceptive trees growing in the middle and a bench. You spot a fluffy, chunky raccoon butt who falls off of that bench. Rushing in after the raccoon, it triggers a trap. An arrows shoot off at the group, and a giant cyclops runs out screaming at you. The leader of this group tells you that they've been following for quite a while and thanks you for leading them. They will find the hidden city from here, but it's time for y'all to stop. They put up a fight, an interesting one, but not one good enough because it didn't take too long and y'all killed them. Quickly after that, a shroud disintegrates around you and the blue sparkles, and then you see a bunch of houses, bridges, little enclaves, and a bunch of people standing in this village in the mountainside. And a familiar face greets you as the oracle ushers you up. You notice that his arm is in a sling, permanently damaged from the last time he battled Toxin Ghoul. Permanently. Dun dun dun. We begin this session as you follow the oracle around a corner and atop a small mountainside plateau. It is good to see you all, the oracle calls from ahead. There is much to discuss, but we do not have much time to discuss it. First off, let's get settled what you came here for. Can you do me a favor? You come up to a bend and it stops, and where there are two ropes that lead up to the next section, the bridge isn't connected. There's a lever at the top. Like, do you see that fucking imp that's flying around the lever?
An imp?
Yeah, it's like a little flying fairy fucker.
Yes.
Can you shoot it down?
I'll try.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll shoot at the
No, she'll fucking shoot it down.
Go ahead and roll
She
for
got
attack.
it.
I hope.
He looks at Watson.
No pressure.
Watson, your mother said to come see her after we're done today. She'll be in the garden. I assume you know what that means.
What? You say lesbians?
I said, I assume you know what that means. I said nothing about lesbians.
God.
How long ago?
All right.
Ooh, I went up. 25.
Oh, nailed it. Very good. Just blood everywhere. The imp is disintegrated. Little wings flutter down, and the ladder
Oh,
comes down.
that was easier than I thought.
See you, big fella.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So he leads up the ladder, keeps on going, turns around a corner. Y'all duck through a little alleyway in between these two like mountainsides covered in moss and greens. You're passing some people here and there, pretty much keeping to themselves. You come to another section. He's oh, for the love of fucking shit, boss. There's another one. Can you please handle this for me?
I got it.
Thank you. Thank you.
She could have all the fun.
23.
Oh, very nice. Explosion everywhere. The ladder comes back down. All right, let's go. There isn't much time.
Why are there so many imps here?
No, who knows? They love the area. It's magical. There's a mysteriousness about the land.
Your people won't get mad I'm killing imps, will they? Will they?
I think they're more of like a little nuisance.
It's like mosquitoes.
Yeah, kind
Large, annoying mosquitoes that don't necessarily suck your blood.
of. Large babies with wings.
Interesting correlation. Okay. So you guys make it up there, and you're going through another plateau, and you dip down into this little. Looks kind of like a secret hole carved into the side of the mountain, but quickly it transforms into steps, and you're going deeper and deeper, and you walk into this vast, open, cathedral-like entrance that has different passageways leading on. He's like, all right, we need to go. Oh fuck, I always forget this part.
Wow, this place is cool.
Right?
Does Watson know? Do you know where we're going?
Yeah.
Where the hell are we? Watson, where are we?
Home.
What is this place? Like this place right here.
We're on our way
This is the pathway. It's the entrance, right?
to the birthing pool. This is
Ooh.
an entryway for a lot of tunnels inside of the city.
Whoa.
Straight, just No muss, no fuss, straight to the pool.
Straight to the pool. For men is poison.
Wolf.
I guess I could lay by the pool.
For what it is poison?
It's not really that kind of pool.
Oh.
He's here to remove.
Yeah. Wolf is about to take a little bit of a dippy dip.
Yeah, the baptism.
It,
I need to take a bath.
That too.
I need to take a bath.
it's a little
And damn right you do.
This is gonna be the best healing bath you ever had, mate.
Ooh. Yep.
Who are you?
From the Oracle.
Wait.
Oh god,
He's
he's lost his
Volf was very engrossed in his carpentry.
The wooden automaton stole his memory.
Oh, God.
I've read that carpentry book. It's pretty spicy.
Guys,
Oh, the wood chips, they're everywhere.
I'll just be like, follow me. When I dip, you dip. We dip. Let's go.
When
Lead
I
the
dip,
way.
you dip?
I don't do that.
We dip.
We dip. Okay.
Well, you do today. Or else you're getting through.
I don't. We all have to dip.
When I dip, you dip.
Do we have to strip?
Strip and dip?
Stripping.
Are we stripping and dipping?
We're not stripping. Keep your clothes on. Keep your clothes
I
on.
thought this was where he takes the bath, and I thought he needed to be naked to do that.
We're not even close to it yet. We're almost.
This is not the pool that he's.
No.
These are not the pools you were looking for.
So why are we dipping?
We have to go to the right area.
Wait, to get through the pathway.
Watson, do you know where you're going?
How many pools are there?
Do I look like
There's one particular one that we have to go to. Watson, do you want to lead the way?
Yes, for fuck's sake.
Well, roll for
I just know
survival.
that I am here to take a bath. That's about it.
Guidance.
Oh, I see what you want.
Do you know how to get around your
+5.
hometown?
24?
16. Oh, is that 24?
I was waiting for it though.
No, +5 for survival.
And so, all right. There's a little bit. She goes this way, and the last minute she curves a little bit more to the right.
Maybe don't dip that way.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I'm dipping where you're dipping. What's it? Like you said.
What does this even mean?
So you dip when we need to.
What does this mean?
I don't know, but I'm going to do it.
You look good. You look good dipping. Right.
Thank you.
You're going deeper and deeper into this mountainside, and you see these little blue glass mosaics that look like stars decorated here and there in the stone as you walk down. And the lanterns are flickering here and there. It gets a little black, and then another one comes up in orange, and you go really deep. Real deep.
Deep in
Starts
the
to get a
shaft.
little bit cooler. Get down in there. Sun never hits this part.
We're going where the sun don't shine.
Alright, so I indulge myself a little
Isn't
too
it
much there.
beautiful? It's beautiful.
It's crafty.
Quite something.
Yeah.
And finally, you come around a bend, and you walk into a large dome room. There is gold spiraling down in ribbons from the ceiling, and there's artwork etched in of a great battle. A glowing woman figure kneeling down in front of a group of people, and the growing villages on the bottom, and little stars decorate in between. There is a bench that circles the outer rim all the way around, and in the middle is a 15-foot pool of metallic liquid that shimmers in the light. There is a ramp that descends into the water on the opposite side. And there are 7 people inside talking when you guys come around the corner. And they all hush up a little bit, turn and look at you.
Hello. Do I recognize anybody or no?
You do.
Okay.
Yeah. The Oracle jumps in front and is like, I'll do this. Let's speed things up, if we will.
Hey Watson, is that Lucina on that ribbon over there? I know my history.
You've seen her before.
I know, I'm just saying.
You've seen us. We've seen us.
We should
Yeah,
put that
let's
on
get
a
it.
shirt.
You've seen her. That was good.
Alright, before you are 6 captains of Rycanth and the headmaster. Over here, we have Squeak. You see a thick, bushy, blonde dwarven male with tribal tattoos over his arms, and he's got a snake tattoo on the side of his head. He's looking at you in a really big, goofy grin, and he's missing a bunch of teeth. Over here, we have Bezan. The female tabaxi. Half of her is charcoal color, the other half is caramel color. She's wearing earth tunics, and her hands are behind her back in a solemn smile. This is Tillian. You see a stuck-up looking male elf with a blonde pompadour hairdo. He's wearing black and gold clothing, and he's smirking like he knows a joke that no one else will understand.
It's like Prince Charming and Shrek.
But mummy.
We've brought Shrek to here.
This is our swamp.
Did we just fight an ogre? Oh, no. It was the
Cyclops.
Cyclops. But it was the ogre mini.
I mean, you guys have killed.
Yeah.
You have killed ogres, so yeah, plenty of them.
Just muscle.
The big fellow over here is Armand. He's a really big, boned, blue furbolg, shirtless. He's got giant leather cuffs on. His arms crossed, and he stares down intensely with these bright green eyes. This is Ray. You see a female Goliath with a braided black mohawk. She wears a leather vest with a fur hood, and she smirks at you a little comically with her hands in her back pockets. This is Poppy. You see a small, quirky, brown Herringun wearing like a white robe. She has really gigantic glasses, and she's looking at you as she holds a book, and her eyes peep right over the edge of the book. And lastly, we have Headmaster Jamal. You see a wizened old brown male wearing a ruby robe and deep green tunic. He's got shoulder-length white hair and thick white stubble. He's leaning on his walking stick with a greeting invitation on his face. He straightens up when he is addressed. The Oracle then turns back around and goes, "And everyone, this is the other guys. We have Brendor, Volf, Giselle, Watson, and there's an owlbear around here somewhere."
Oh. Giselle whistles.
It goes through the cave.
Reluctant Chewbacca noise.
Oh, great. I'm basically
he's
Han Solo.
maturing so much.
Yeah.
You know?
Just growing in vocalness.
The Headmaster Jamal walks forward. So they come, let them do their thing. The rest of you can have a seat on the benches. This is a bit of an unorthodox situation. Normally when someone enters the liquid, we are stillborn, and we are granted life and power by Lucina. The Oracle is the only one living who has successfully gone in there and hasn't died by the waters. It is for that reason that he has requested to be your guide, Volf.
Wolf's just kind of over to it. Bren. I don't know if I should go in that liquid.
I'll be like, I guarantee you I can walk in there and walk back out.
Are you saying you could go in the liquid and I can't?
I want to fucking try it, I tell you what.
I'm here to go into the liquid. That doesn't look like water to me, though.
It's definitely not.
What is it, lava?
Looks like metal.
It's metal.
Is this mercury? Am I going to
Is
get
it even-
mercury poisoning?
Does it look like water?
No, like the Terminator. Imagine like
Yeah.
the Terminator.
Terminator.
When he, you know what, when he comes back together.
Like, okay.
You know what I'm
Liquid
talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like flowing liquid metal. I mean,
Okay,
it's
I
pretty
see what
still
you're
right
saying.
now.
Yeah.
Wait, do we need
Doesn't
to
look
do
like
we-
much of a bath.
Do I need to
don't
do
know about this. I don't know about this.
That would like help him and you?
Yes. I will need the rest of you watching to promise not to interfere.
So
Not to interfere.
he has to do this on his own. We can't help.
Well, he will not be alone. The Oracle will be with him.
But
Who's talking?
Yeah, Ben.
Jamal, the headmaster.
Brenda, give me a holy night. This might need to be something that I tag along with the Oracle. Not saying he's, hey, I'm glad he's going with Volf, but, if you need a heavy sword that can swing, be swung by,
I'm gonna pull on your
holy knights,
coattails.
Wolf's just gonna lean and be like, yes,
What?
he's supposed to be giving me the bath.
Yep.
He is my bath donor.
Well, I'm just saying, I might be able to help. It's like a holy ceremony almost, right? A battle between light and dark,
We
right?
have candles and oils and everything.
Not my first ceremony, maybe. I did a baptism before, right, in Scoville. Right on another soldier of mine. Long story, I won't get into it.
I admire your
Look at you.
dedication to your friend. If you would like to give him a bath afterwards, that is acceptable.
Right.
However, you would not be able to survive the waters without a guide that has been there before.
Right. We'll go with the Oracle, though, right?
One guide per person.
Oh.
Can we get a second guide?
Why don't one of you just... I'll give you some gold, you can come with me. Sorry, Wilson. I'm sorry. Step backwards. One big sorry, Wilson.
Do I have your word not to interfere?
Alright. I would like to try and walk through it after the ceremony.
I don't think you.
I just think maybe, me.
Has been.
Well, Watson, look at me. Flexes his muscles.
I see you.
You don't have your
I see
armor anymore. Might
Right,
be dangerous.
You're
His
great.
muscles are his
Maybe-
arm.
We'll talk about it after.
Yeah,
we'll talk
maybe-
about it
maybe
after.
when you
We'll
get your
discuss
armor
it.
back.
We'll
If
discuss
you
it.
still want to afterwards, then we will roll the dice to see if you can go through.
A gamble.
Oh, he's really good at
Oh,
this.
I'm good at that. We'll talk after. We'll talk after.
Okay.
Well, we'll talk after.
Okay.
Well,
Yes, Watson.
I'm gonna look to you in my eyeballs and be like, "You got this,
I'm also just gonna put two
my
giant
buddy Paul."
gloved hands on your shoulders and be like, Watson, it's gonna be fine. I've experienced far worse than a big pool of metal.
Okay,
Far worse.
Mac, got it.
I aged like 7 years in the course of like 7 minutes, Watson.
Okay,
That's pretty rough shit.
Just more salt and peppery going on. It's good.
We're gonna
good.
figure that out. Time and a gray letter, somebody will know something to solve this age thing.
Maybe this pool will.
Coming back a changed man, even more handsome. Got it.
I don't know if I can get any more
Stay on the
handsome,
path.
Watson.
Follow your back.
It's just
Okay.
gonna stroll off. I'm ready for my bath.
And they say I'm delusional.
So, Jamal calls you guys forward to sit on the bench with the rest of the group.
We are big. We are benched. Sorry.
We are big.
Goddamn sucker.
The Oracle walks up and says, "Come, are you ready?"
Wolf is just gonna take a big sigh and pass his giant coat off to Bren and hand his axes off to Watson and Giselle.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose I'm ready.
Brenda's gonna
Thing's huge.
Your jacket fits him.
Wolf's just gonna
Thank
look at
you.
him and be like,
Oh, hold on to this.
you're not keeping.
Tell me it
I might.
drowns and drowns.
That's my favorite jacket.
5 2 shorter.
Well, like I said, we'll talk about it.
Brendan,
As I'm like
I
putting
love
a
you.
sleeve on.
I love you like a brother,
No.
but you can't have that jacket.
Well, we'll talk about it when you're. And I like completely put the jacket on.
But
It's actually I could do a little bit more push-ups.
We'll get you.
fill
We'll
this
get
jacket
you
out, I don't
one.
know.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a little bit.
We'll
loose
get
to
you
the
Yeah,
shoulder.
that's
Lumberton.
loose.
we'll get you one.
we were just in Lumberton.
We'll
Well-
go back.
All right. Well, I'll hold on to this while you do your ceremony. That I'm gonna sit right here.
Hold on to this if you ceremony. It's a verb. I do ceremony.
Giselle is stroking Obi like a therapy pet. Just kind of nervous.
Emotional support
He'll be
animal.
fine. He'll be fine. He'll come out. He'll
Obi's
come out.
like,
He'll come out. Like you know when you like pet a cat and like their eyes get big.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
Giselle. Alright, buddy. Best of luck.
I will see you guys later. I suppose it's time for me to take a bath.
See you on the other side.
Hope both eyes are green.
Oracle. We'll take care of this boy.
Well, that's just my job.
Here, I don't know if this will work. Can I cast a spell on him, and if whatever happens, will it apply to him, wherever he is?
Depends
kinda
on the
like-
spell.
fuck around and find
That's
out.
kind of like
That
what I
was
wanted to know when I
interfering.
asked.
Yeah, when they said
asked,
don't
is there anything
interfere.
that I could do before that would help him? That's like what I meant.
It's like I put it on the person, and it's an aura that is a 30-foot radius, like wherever he is walking. So it's like attached to him, and then there's a 30-foot radius around him that does X amount of healing or damage, either or.
Then no.
Okay. And like, psych. I'm like,
What are you
face
doing,
your own
man?
battles.
Yes, I've been doing that since I've known you.
Well, you know, you need some of my help.
Could I do like
It was just, I thought I could do a spell that maybe won't work right now.
could I do like something like enhance ability? Okay. I guess no.
Wait a minute.
I like the creativity though.
Yeah. I was thinking that low key.
Good luck.
All right.
See ya.
So the oracle brings you over, and y'all descend into the liquid, and it feels as if it's just water. It's really cold though. I think I need you to go out and float on your back. Keep your arms at your side. I'll be right there. It starts to.
cold, experiencing some shrinkage here.
Well, I won't tell anybody. And he's opening up this really large gold cloth sheet. It starts to unravel and float on top of the water. And as you're floating, he comes and drapes it over you. And it sinks into the liquid a little bit. It gets in close.
How close?
Right up to your ear.
Oh, sensual.
Whisper sweet nothing.
Tongue
Says-
sticks. Sorry, I could not.
We must make it to the bottom and come back. Hold strong. He takes a deep breath and he dips underwater. And then you feel the gold cloth around you start to grip on your around, like kind of like a mummy kind of thing.
A full body hug.
Yeah, and then you descend down into the liquid.
It's like a latex.
Like that painting where it's like the two shroud people and there's like that sheet over them, but it's like formed to their face. You know what I'm talking about?
100%, you nailed it. So it does that around you, and you just dip down into the liquid, and you can feel yourself getting pulled deeper and deeper. And you all start seeing bubbles pop up here and there, like just breathing. And more bubbles start popping up. And then the water starts to move, and then it starts to thrash. And then the room gets really dark as the liquid absorbs all of the light. And then it begins to glow, brighter and brighter and brighter, until it hurts your eyes to look at it. It's the same brightness as a star, and the noise sounds like a storm coming from the pool in front of you. And then it goes still. The light dims. Volf. When you feel yourself dip underneath the liquid, an intense coldness grips you and just squeezes every bit of warmth out of your soul. And you just keep getting pulled further and further down. And it grips into your eyes, into your ears, your throat, into your lungs. And it is in every cell of your body. And it starts to pull you apart. And you start to shake and try to move as much as you can. But the Oracle is there. He stands above you. And he says in the loudest scream so you can hear him, "I'm sorry, but it's got to get worse before it gets better." And he shoves you down all the way to the ground, and you are on the bottom. And the pain is so unbearable, and you are fighting as much as your body can handle. And the Oracle grabs your poisoned arm, and the pain peaks. And you can feel this dark, evil power being ripped from your body and sapped, separating everything that you are and coming back together again.
Wolf's just gonna be like, it could be worse! It could be on my dick!
Oh my god.
Good point.
It could be
He has a
worse!
point. He has a point.
With that last final effort to scream that statement,
Not my dick.
you feel your grip on your consciousness slip. And it all goes black. And your body goes limp. And above in the domed room, when the lights dim and the water stills, or the liquid technically, Jamal looks at you with a sad look in his eyes. Your friend had to die for this to work. I need you three to go into my bedroom for a little bit, and I will text you when you can come back.
What the fuck?
Damn, it's getting real.
Oh my god!
If I had known this was gonna happen, I wouldn't have taken a bath! Jesus Christ!
Damn it, DM!
I should have taken a short rest
Yeah.
before this!
Good luck, Eric.
Shit!
I put chairs in my room.
Oh my god, that's amazing! Alright. Let's do this. I'm gonna steal all of Benji's Skittles. He's not gonna know.
Alright. Where am I? Ah, here we go. Wolf. You come to sitting in shin-deep water, and there is blackness all around you, but there is a light source, and it's coming from thousands and millions of stars scattering all around you like in a globe.
Give me chills. This reminds me of a video game I played not too long ago.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
And it takes you a second to realize that the Oracle is standing next to you, and he offers a handout to help pick you up. And as he pulls you up to your feet, he goes, "Few have been here, but as I'm learning, that's pretty common for your group."
I've been here?
No,
Wait.
sorry, few have been to this place. And I've learned that your group tends to go places that very few have been before. So it seems
I like to think that we just, fall into it. And then lean into it.
I appreciate that. Is that you are in a place between places, an intersection of chaotic pathway between so many universes all in one spot. You're going to become quite familiar with this place, for this is where your visions come from.
Of Toxin Ghoul?
Not all of your visions have been about Toxin Ghoul, have they?
No, but there isn't one, Zap.
Fair enough. This is the part of the path that I am meant to guide you through. Do you see where I'm going?
Yes. I think. Wolf's gonna stroke his beard and be like, yes. So, you're like a spirit guide of sorts.
In this instance, yes, I think that applies. But I'm also passing on a baton. My time is coming to an end soon.
So you're passing it on to me or to Bren or don't tell me it's to me. I don't want your baton. I'm sorry. I have very important things to take care of.
By the God's own fate, you've stumbled right into the perfect spot. Your experiences have lined you to Kunivar tighter than anyone else has. the same level that I am tied to Kunivar. Whether you want to or not, you are going to have visions. What you do with them is your own decision. You do not have to be the Oracle.
I don't think I can do your job. I'm no oracle. If you haven't noticed, I'm just a simple lumberman.
You don't know my job. I don't have a job. I just get information and I decide what to do with it. I chose to travel and help, but yes, it is lonely, but it is also rewarding. If you choose to stay with your love, that is absolutely fine. The choice is yours. But it is my job to show you what you can expect from what is going to happen regardless.
And Wolf's just gonna kind of lean back on his hands and be like, well, I do want to help. I want the world to be a better, softer place. One that everybody can enjoy. In their own way. Whether they make good decisions or bad decisions. They should have an equal opportunity with nobody making decisions for them. I feel like Toxin Ghoul is trying to make a decision for this world.
Toxin Ghoul is trying to destroy the world.
Yes, he's making a decision.
Fair enough. I like that stance.
I want no part in it. I just want... I want to make sure... Wolf just kind of thinks for a second and... Yes, I want to make sure everybody gets their chance.
It's admirable. Alright. Well, let me explain a bit of where this is then. And you can decide to use the information however you deem fit. This is a flow network of thoughts, prayers, ideas, plans, actions, emotions, intentions. It's an orchestra of the world flows through this one spot. And you're going to grab pieces of that information in little blips, these visions. Sometimes they will be vivid and powerful, like you're living it in a nightmare, which is what you're familiar with now. Sometimes it'll be a scent that triggers a memory to something that you never experienced, or a vision that you saw in this place. Little subtle warnings, give you a heads up before something happens, or when you hear information like, oh, that lines up, I can sense things. You will tune your abilities to a point where you can control, and if you want to get an inclination of the future, you will have the ability to come here and search. The road to mastering that will be not easy, but beneficial. So I can't always see in the future, but I can get guesses and blips, and I can connect the dots.
I'm just gonna kind of lean, like put his elbows on his knees and lean in and just be like, how do I get back here?
You will meditate?
I don't know if you've met me very frequently, Oracle, but I'm not the meditative type.
Because meditative is a word that helps me.
Is it sort of like when I'm chopping and I just feel very good and I'm deep in thought and I'm just chopping?
Yes.
That kind of the...
intent focus.
Intent focus, yes.
If you really want to come here, and you focus all of your brain power on it, you will be able to arrive. And you can roll. You can try your ability as best you can to get a glimpse of what might come in the future. Sometimes it's helpful, sometimes you don't know. I've learned several things that did not add up for decades. And half the time it's not even important.
Yeah, take it for what it is.
Exactly. Sometimes you get lucky and you can save villages. But they will come regardless, and if you don't learn to control it, they come out in large bursts, which is what you've been experiencing so far.
Wolf's just gonna lean back again and be like, well, you know, I am getting older. I suppose I should slow down and, you know, meditate a little bit. It couldn't hurt. Especially if it does the greater good.
Oh, speaking of that, you're, I guess a silver lining, you're going to live a lot longer than you normally would have. Like probably several hundred years, I don't know. That's how long I've made it so
What's
far.
on the end? I'm not prepared for that. That's a very long time.
Well, it's the only way to cure you of your disease. Your body is being rebuilt with Lucina's godlike essence, so the power will keep yourselves from decaying for a long time.
Wolf's just gonna lean in even closer and be like, so you're saying God?
You're not a god.
But can we pretend?
You may fool your friend. That is up to you.
I have this friend, Brenda, who...
I know who Brent is.
Yes, I'm well aware, but between you and I, let's tell him I'm God.
Okay.
He'll hate it. He'll absolutely hate it. But he needs it.
Fair enough. For standards of like gameplay, you'll roll an Arcana check, and then you'll just be able to build up. The more successful ones you have, the better you can get at reading things, and
Like a
DM would dictate.
data bank, kind of.
Yeah.
You just roll to see what you can extract.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. And I just need to do that, like meditate and roll an Arcana check on what kind of condition?
Non-combat,
Non-combat.
and like not when you're traveling, so you want to be still.
I have to be like in,
Yeah, it'd be like
Just okay.
concentration kind of thing.
and it's to roll to see, just to glean general information about
Mm-hmm.
the future and the past, just general information that we wouldn't be given readily.
So the more you do it, and like the better you grow. Like when you expand in levels, it'll be like, oh, you made it level. You're better at controlling this power now, especially if you keep up with it.
Okay.
So like if you work on at least once a session, and that's him constantly kind of working on it, and we kind of can go through with the session, with the growth as we finish up the campaign.
Okay.
But yeah, like suppose you level up next time, you'll be able to focus towards something that you're trying to understand. Like, all right, so we're heading down south. Can I glean something from a specific moment of us being like down south or something like that? Rather than
Okay.
be like, can I see into the future and be like, yeah, an elf in Skulver just bought a paper. So it's like, oh, that's not helpful at all.
Yeah, so it's just kind of like, it's like a breadcrumbs kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Which you're pretty good at connecting dots.
Yeah.
When you
And
hear
so I'm like
keywords.
breadcrumbs are my
Yeah.
jam.
All right. It's about time we get back. There's one last thing that we have to do.
Right. Wolf's gonna lean back and kick his, like his feet are just dangling like shin deep in water.
Yeah.
He's just gonna kind of kick him a little bit and be like, it's a very nice place. I like it. It's very quiet, very peaceful. He's gonna look around at the stars for a little bit. And just gonna like go for his pipe, and I don't know, like I guess he wouldn't have anything on him. Like a soul version of himself or something.
Yeah, it's more like a soul version. So I mean, if you expected your pipe to be there, it would be there.
Okay, so yeah, he'll go for it, and it'll just appear in his hand, and he'll be a little confused at first, and just go with it, and just pop it in his mouth and start trying to like pull on it.
It is pretty.
It's gorgeous. I like it here. But back to Kunivar, we must go.
All right. You can keep the pipe in your mouth. This will feel a bit like have you ever had a tattoo? Do you have any tattoos?
No.
Oh, well, It's gonna feel like
I know somebody who has a couple of it.
it's like a painful sunburn. Very
Oh, I've had
localized.
many a sunburn. Oh, this is gonna be terrible.
So I'm going to need you to tell me where the burning focuses. Focus on your body. He's gonna put his hands out and he's gonna close his eyes and furrow his brow. He's focusing on reading your body. And as you stare at him like, what the fuck? You feel
What
your
the fuck?
you feel your body actually start getting warmer. You're like, oh. Shit, what's happening? I need you to roll me a D8.
A 1.
You notice as the heat begins to build, more of it is coming on your top half, your torso, arm area. And it continues to escalate, and you're focusing your intentions more, and you're searching on where it's stopping up here. Let's roll another D8.
An 8. Complete opposite ends of the spectrum.
It's growing more and more on your right side, closer to your right shoulder, chest, arm area. You can pick at what point you want your new birthmark to be.
Of the Chester arm.
Yeah, you get like this right side of your body.
I'm just gonna have it right there under his collarbone.
All right. So you relay that to the oracle, and he moves his hands over and he focuses on it. And the pain, the heat feeling saps in and really does vocalize right here on your chest. And you feel two little dum-dum pinpricks hit you right in the chest. And the moment that happens,
What the fuck?
you flash into a hazy vision. And you're shaking Todd Stevenson's hand on a beach, and he's pointing at a boat across.
Fuck,
and you
who's
hear
Todd?
this, he's the gnome artificer.
That's okay. Yeah.
And you hear this deep growl wrench into the silence behind you. And flash, you're in a whole other place. You see Giselle hugging a sweet old lady who in a flash of a second transforms into a massive spider that rips her into pieces as blood explodes everywhere. And flash, you see Watson glowing under or above a river of hot magma, the sounds of battle happening behind your vision. Flash, you see an underwater civilization with this really large, shadowy figure that is moving closer to these domes underwater. Flash. We'll take a break.
Oh shit!
It's been quiet for the three of you as everyone sits and stares at this metallic liquid that settles until it doesn't move at all. No one else is moving, everyone is silently watching. And then slowly it starts to glow again. And as it glows brighter, the oracle's head pops out of the liquid, carrying Volf in his arms.
Oracle's ripped.
He lays Volf down at the base of the pool because he's not ripped. Kind of drags you up a little bit. With the one arm, the other one's stacked up. Yeah.
Oh, he's struggling. That's not hot.
We can't
No, he's not.
Yeah.
It's light as a feather.
Stiff as
He's
Lays
floating
Volf
your
down.
boy to the shoreline.
Jamal looks over. You can go to him.
Giselle bolts. Is he breathing?
He is not breathing.
assessments. Oracle?
Is he? Did he make it?
What does this mean?
Maybe you should kiss him to bring him back to life.
Why are you looking at Bryn for?
And this will be like, I think I might be able to just cast a spell and bring him back.
He starts to stir.
He's just
Damn it.
Thank God.
I was always gonna do
Knock
that.
him out. I want to see it.
Thank God.
Yeah, we didn't plan that, but well done.
Didn't put. Oh. The Wolf's just gonna like
This
cough up a little bit of that like metallic liquid shit and just be like, whoa, whoa. He's gonna look around like a little wild-eyed.
You okay?
Is he okay?
He's gonna immediately just grab Giselle's face and just. I think that's real.
I'm real.
Yes, I did.
We're here. We're here. We're real.
Okay.
You alright?
Did you put the oracle up to that shit?
Did I put the oracle up to what?
Making me kiss you.
He's
Can I
gonna
like medically
grin.
scan him?
Bren, you wouldn't kiss me to bring me back to life.
No. That's fucking gross.
Yes, he would. He almost was gonna do
With your chapped lips.
Fucking chapped lips.
Mean?
God, these are
I'm just
Give me
gonna
my
be-
jacket back.
I'm just gonna be
wanna-
checking
Roll for that?
you. Yeah.
Take the jacket off.
You just about to?
I thought it was medicine.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, is he still wearing the eye patch?
He is wearing that patch. And he still has his arm wrapped up.
Okay, well, Giselle will like try to reach out for the eye
What are you?
patch.
What, seriously?
no,
What
did
are
it-
you, what are you doing, Giselle?
How
Did it
to
work?
help.
What? Oh, oh, oh!
Natural
oh, yeah. And Wolf is immediately gonna just
I got a
like
plus 10.
peel the patch up, and crazy-eyed look at everybody like,
Brenda's gonna.
what?
You do have a purple eye.
Oh.
Is it
But all
better?
the infected
Oozy?
liquid veins and everything are not there. You just have a like purple iris, like the color. What is iris?
So he's got like a greenish hazel eye, like a
Yeah.
purple eye now.
Yep.
Oh wow, that's actually really pretty.
Way better.
Wait, Oracle. Does this mean he's free
Free.
of the darkness?
I don't need to wear the eye patch anymore.
Wait, hold on.
His eye's not all disgusting.
It's not. But
My eye wasn't disgusting to me.
It was kind of disgusting.
Where is my jacket? Give me my
I
jacket.
already handed it to I already handed it to you.
Like put it back on.
What did Jamal
My
mean
opinion
when
of you
he
has changed.
that he had to die to get
Well, he
to
died.
come back? Did you die?
Did I die?
Did you feel dead?
I mean, he wasn't breathing for a little bit.
No, in there. Did you die in there?
No, I was
How was
very
he
much
supposed to-
alive.
How was he supposed to know?
You don't remember anything?
Oh, I remember some things, yes.
What happened?
What happened?
Go on, go on.
Did you see a light?
Yes, I saw a lot of. There was stars everywhere. It was crazy.
Were you with the goats?
Talk more
No,
about the stars.
unless the oracle's a god. I mean, it was just him and I.
Well, we're kind of godlike now.
What?
What?
He's godlike now?
Not full title.
He was ripped apart and rebuilt with Lucina's blessing.
Lucky.
So is he an
Bren,
He
Orient?
may be the last one
I
to
am
do
a
so.
god now.
Is he an Orient?
And he's gonna look at both of you guys and wink really hard. I'm a god now.
Right, yeah.
Right, I'm dedicated to Nero, so there's no way I'd
Why
be
would
your
you dedicate
holy.
yourself to me,
There's
Bren?
no way I'd be your
You're not
holy
a
knight.
god, you're godlike.
Watson's just gonna work it through in her brain while they're talking.
I mean, you still look the same though. You kind of, you know.
Well,
Because
no,
I am the same. I literally just saw a bunch of stars and talked to the oracle,
You don't-
and now my eye is purple.
You
The
don't
goof.
feel it was always purple.
No, it's always been green, and then it turned nasty, like.
Yeah, it
you
turned
know,
nasty purple with
Yeah,
the white people.
Disgusting. Like I
And now
said.
it's just purple.
And now it's just purple.
Like your other one's green.
Yes, but as long as the nastiness is
So he's
gone,
not
yes,
gonna
the
die
nastiness
anymore or
Success.
be a servant to Toxin Cooler. He's good.
He is good.
he's gonna unwrap his arm and look at his arm and be like,
It is pale white.
Paler than
I'm gonna
me.
grab it.
Oh,
Really-
sorry, no. You're like lack of blood white. He's just like pale and bald like a baby's bottom.
Oh,
he's gonna take his
it's-
arm and shake
it's a
it a
baby
little bit and
Voldemort.
see if like any blood comes back into it.
Baby Voldemort.
I'm gonna grab it and be like,
Well, Volf, it looks like you could spend some time in the sun.
We're gonna need to amputate.
Don't touch it.
I'm like, by all means, I have.
Not when it was disgusting,
Shut
but
up,
now
you
you say
idiot.
that.
Well, I figured that what we did would fix it, and now it's just disgustingly
That is-
white.
I'm gonna
Way
be like,
better
well,
than
do
your
you
other one.
do you feel this? Oh,
smack the
That's
other
what-
side of your
Indian bird.
forearm.
I heard it.
Does Wolf feel it?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I just had to make sure it was you.
He's gonna take his hand and just put his glove back on. Fuck. Smack me and then
Well, you
insult
don't really
me.
need to wear the glove anymore.
I've been wearing gloves the entire time you've known me.
Whatever.
I'll hug you around your waist.
Good point.
The big, goofy, blonde dwarf walks up. Slaps you on the arm. Welcome to the family.
Why is everybody hitting me?
We have to make sure.
I guess that's how they show
Watching
love.
Let me see a birthmark. Where is it? Where did you put it on your bum?
Tate.
The
You have a
what?
birthmark on your ass?
Like a
Everyone
mole?
who gets reborn gets a birthmark from Lucina.
Oh,
Like
Oh,
tell,
the
please
wolf's
tell
gonna
me
be like,
it's
"Oh,
on your ass.
The sunburn, and
Check
he
the
like
tape.
pulls his like shirt to like his tunic thing to the side. And it's just
So,
like right there,
You have
like on his collarbone.
You're on this side. Okay. So you have two black dots, kind of like catty cornered right here, and from those come blue lightning-like rays that can form any design that you want to come up with. For instance, Zaj's is in the middle of his shoulder blades, and they come over his traps and under his lats this way. Snow's is on her right hip and explode out like roots. Jamal's is on the back of his neck.
Wolf's is gonna kind of come down his chest a little bit to like his pec, and then go like down, like start going down his arm.
All right.
So,
It's just gonna be like from there down.
even more awesome.
Very cool.
Oh, you got a free tattoo.
What?
It's not a. I don't think it's a tattoo. It didn't.
It probably doesn't come off. It's probably a tattoo.
Wolf's gonna rub it a little bit.
Is it itchy?
It's sore.
So.
It feels like sunburn.
You got a tattoo.
Holy shit. Thank Lucina.
Right.
Thank Lucina for what?
Curing you. You're alive.
Ungrateful.
I was alive before Giselle.
But you were like
Ungrateful.
gross and possessed.
I wasn't gross.
Like I said,
You
a
were gross.
little disgusting.
Give me
eyes.
my axes. Give me. I'm
Take
done
it.
with all of you for right now.
Take it. I didn't want it.
I've been through the bath of hell. And
You, like,
I
threw
come
it
out
at
and
us.
you tell me I'm gross.
This
and
thing's
man
heavier than we
tells
are.
me. I don't even remember. I can't
Your
stand
eye
it.
a little nasty.
Should we go see my mother?
Hold on. I would like to talk to you about your birthmark.
Oh shit.
It's a little brown-haired herring guy. His name is Poppy. This is very interesting because you have two, whereas everyone else has one. I didn't think that you were going to be strong enough to eat orchids, but you might be able to, like the Oriets. Oracle, did you plan this? Oracle raises up his hand and he's like, I was wondering, but it was the only way to get it done. I transferred mine over to him, so he has two focal marks now. Fascinating. He's going to have to eat orchids to find out. However, if you choose to do this, you could become violently ill and have a terrible 24 hours, but that's up to you.
Wow.
What does he have to
Could be
eat?
like Snow and Zoj.
All of the Oriets eat like ore minerals baked into goods.
Rocks.
Right, it gives them their ability to,
You're gonna be eating rocks.
Not rocks. No.
well, you know, special.
It's
amount.
terrible for my teeth.
No, it won't.
It can't taste good.
It'd be like sugar.
Oh. Not bad. Cavities?
Don't like any of this.
If you find a bakery in any kind of big town, and if you see anything that says can't goods on it, or you see something that's usually baked as a C, then you can get something there.
Right.
And Wolf's just gonna look over at the oracle and be like, "Wait, what do you mean you transferred yours? Are you going to die now?"
Oh, I told you.
Wait, what? Oracle.
Right.
Wait.
My time is coming to an end soon, guys.
Wait, how old are you?
Old.
I'm several hundred years old.
He was here when it all happened.
Why would you do that?
Well, it's not necessarily a choice to die. But the transferring thing was somewhat of a... I don't know, really. I didn't want something to pass up. And so I passed it on.
You don't even know us.
Oracle, Brendan will put his hand on his shoulder. Thank you for saving my friend.
Oh, you're welcome. I mean, I didn't save him. Lucina saved him.
Yeah, let's not
With your
forget
help.
the.
Right, well, there's a lot of moving components. I take back what I said. But thank you.
It was
You're
a
welcome.
joint.
Thank you for
Well-
your sacrifice.
If he's taking it back, I'll say thank you.
I still said thank you
I thought you took it back.
for saving him.
It's
thank you still there.
Giving your life, obviously.
Right.
You know.
It is a big step.
Volf is just gonna put one of his hands on the oracle's shoulder and be like, I won't waste this.
That's good to hear.
How
And he
long?
grins and he hands him the never-ending flask.
Oh.
And he's like, you know, it is
Thank you.
to make the rest of
Attractive.
however much time you have left, well worth it.
Oh my god, guys, I'm not like on the way to
Well,
my
I
death
was gonna
bed.
ask, how long do you have?
Let
Like
me,
a normal
clear some
lifespan.
air. There's
Normal
been
lifespan.
some confusion. I didn't give up my life to save Volf.
You just gave up your immortality.
I gave up my connection to Lucina to power his.
Ah.
Well, give me my flask back. I want them back.
But
See, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one here.
There you go.
Wolf takes it back. He's like, don't be concerned there for a minute. You know, it's-
I mean, I did help him survive the transition, mind you. But I did not sacrifice myself. I was dying regardless.
Like we're all dying.
Like we're all dying, yes. I just gave him more powers.
Lucky you.
And possibly responsibility.
Not lucky me, Watson.
yeah, he has to eat rocks now.
Yes, I have to eat rocks every
That is a pretty
Yeah,
steep price to pay.
Zolj and Snow seem pretty happy, so.
They are pretty cool.
I need to ask them if they grind
Speaking
I know.
where's-
What am I supposed to
where's
do?
my
Take
mother?
like a little hammer with me everywhere I go and just smash them into a dust and then sort them up.
Where's my mother?
She's at her home.
She's at her home. Why did I hear something with an L?
A garden.
Okay, right.
Right.
However, the brown
Oh, he's back.
small herringon, it's a girl.
Poppy.
She's back.
Ah.
Her name is Poppy. She never left.
Excuse you?
Sorry
The
to
oracle
misgender
says
you.
that they're hunting the sword. Is that correct?
Brother's gonna straighten up. Yes. Yes, it is. Given by Naruto himself.
Do you know where it is?
Oh.
Oh wait, yeah, I do have a map. I'll just close my hand like this and have it pop. Cause it's like a hologram, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Be like,
Flame on.
Right.
Grabs your hand, pulls it closer. And
Oh.
Fascinating. Can you zoom in? She zooms in. Like, oh, I like that. She drags you over to one of the benches, dumps the big book down, opens it up, and goes through a whole bunch of pages. Looking through notes, pulls out a big map. It's like it's leading you.
Right. So,
You have to
you know,
go-
what are we thinking? Walking me through the process here.
Oh, sorry. I just let it go over your hand. It seems as if you're going to the lost city of Sateth, which we've had some rumored things going on down there, so that seems to add up a little bit. Are you ready
Oh,
to go underwater?
right now.
Well, no, when you get there, you're
Oh.
gonna have to go underwater.
Oh.
It's vital that you get the sword.
Oh, absolutely. I agree with you. My number one goal right now.
Good.
Feeling up to the challenge, you know.
Can you
I think
send
I
us
can
there?
give you some water breathing skills.
I believe we have a ley line that can get you
You
pretty
have
close.
already?
Oh.
I mean, some sort of contraption that will help us breathe underwater.
Hmm?
Which you mean the ley lines, all the portals that crisscross the world.
Yes.
Wait, portals.
Yes.
They can get us close there.
Yes.
Good. This is good.
I know. Yes, exactly.
So the part that's underwater, that's the next step, right?
Right, there is a passageway at the end of Kubagara. You have to go into the ground. Then
Into
keep
the
going
ground.
into the ground. Look, so you can see it here. She zooms in and it leads too close to the basin. Oh, where's it at? So you have to get like really close to the city, about right here. There's a deep tunnel and it dips underneath and keeps going underneath, and it looks like you're looking at like a 3D hollow map of
Yeah,
this
yeah.
underground tunnel thing.
Mhm.
And then there's like a little port that stops there.
Hmm.
And then the little path tells you keep going, and then there's these little domed cities and tunnels connected to it.
On the ground city. On the water.
On the water. Yeah. Listen, there's been weird things. Some people are just like staring off into space for losing track of time. They get confused. Just random bouts of euphoria. Some very strange things are happening down there.
Not natural.
Very unnatural, yes. Be careful.
Doesn't sound like anything too different than what we've been through. Bopwood was an experience.
We'll be able to handle it.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
And you said it was gut. What's the name of the place?
Kupagara.
Kupagara. Sorry.
Oh, yes. The city is Kupagara.
Great. Well, but we'll be here for a while. Walton's got some family things to do.
Fair enough.
Right.
For a bit, yeah.
And introduce us to her family. It's our first time introducing us as friends. Seeing her family. It's gonna be fun.
Oh, only if you
It's not
want
that
to.
big a deal.
Don't let him pressure you.
Right.
I won't.
What? I took you into my home. We've talked about
Yeah.
Did you
you're
introduce
coming
your
into my
family?
home. Thank you
it.
for
King
your
Theo.
information.
Theo lives
Oh,
on
yeah.
the
He's- he's your daddy.
Family.
Yeah.
Deep
Not.
question.
The king's his daddy.
Not anymore.
Is
My
this
parents
like
have
a
passed away.
temple of Lucy?
Do you have any siblings, any cousins,
It's not
any
really a
aunts or
temple.
uncles?
No, everyone.
That's not a good answer, man.
The answer is no.
Is it strongly linked to her?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I could do that. Okay. Good to know.
I don't think I ever thought that far.
The oracle walks up. Alright, I think that's enough for now. Y'all can enjoy your night. We will talk tomorrow before you head out.
Where are we sleeping?
Somewhere with ale, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean,
You
No,
can probably
I'll
stay at your
Oh,
house,
yeah.
but the rooms are at the top of this room. Instead of taking a left to go out, it'll go right, and there are rooms
Yeah.
at the end.
I mean, I think we should probably stay here. I don't know if there's enough room.
Yeah,
at
I
the
wouldn't want to
house,
impose.
but
It's
yeah,
all
you
good.
guys can stay here.
I can sleep on
Watson,
the
isn't
ground,
this where you
honestly.
grew up? Do you not have a castle or a home?
I'm not a princess like you, or
I'm not a princess either, Watson. I'm just I have a home.
but you're very pretty. No, I'm not. I'm not royalty or anything. I'm not like you. I just have.
Right, well, not everyone is royalty.
I mean, my mother.
Get that through your head.
It does. She has an immaculate garden. It's very.
But she's not like
Zen
the
as-
leader of this place.
Ooh.
No, I'm clarifying
Oh yes.
for.
Yes.
Yes, but do you have like a tent?
I'll sleep on the floor. I don't need it.
You're cruising.
Cruising
We're
for
not
what,
all-
Watson?
We're not all crashing at her place.
I just want to say we can
Nora
do
just
sleep. We
said
can do a
where we go.
sleepover. I'll sleep on the floor.
That's,
No.
I can also sleep on the floor.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to pop a squat, or I can pull the tent up for you outside, or wherever you want. Or obviously you can stay here too. Like they said, there's
But it-
rooms above this place.
Yeah, you can't do the tent if you leave the tent, doesn't it?
I don't know. Oh, I think you're right.
There's rooms. It's fine. We won't impose. You do what you need to do with your mom.
But anyway, regardless, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Come on. I wonder where my dad's at. I haven't talked to him in a while. Let's go. I'll make our way to the house.
Alright. Roll a history check for me.
Mm-hmm.
Can you remember how to get home?
History check to see where I live.
It's been a while.
Guidance myself.
Yeah, I mean, I just like to make you roll for things.
Oh,
sometimes,
okay.
you know?
Yes, sir.
Rolling's
What
fun.
we doing?
It's fun when you get low rolls and it's like, I can't remember where my home is.
16.
Did you kill it? Oh my god.
I have a +1 for history. Intelligence is not my thing.
What'd you get?
16.
Oh!
Nice. Like, you've been here
Country.
for. You never left, really. And skip, scop, and you move through
Skilly pat pat.
little bridge and pathways. All the imps are gone. Nice and easy. Moving on.
You're welcome.
You go down the side and you
Shortcut.
leave the main hustle and bustle where the river kind of goes through the middle, and you can go down in between on the sides, and it gets a little bit thicker and more lush, and the trees are creating a nice little blanket.
But there's like no sunlight where we are, or that was just that one place.
Oh, when you were inside the mountain, there was no sunlight.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
With
you're-
the pool.
Yes. Yeah. The specific metallic pool.
Yes.
But you left that area, you went up, and then you went outside and trudging around. You're on the other side of the mountain, basically.
Gotcha.
And you come to this nice little cabin that is built into the side of the mountain, and it's pretty large, and it's got an overgrown like log roof with like a nice little moss growing on top of it, little mushrooms here and there. And on the side over that, it's just a long, goofy shaped with a ridges of the mountainside is a whole bunch of different gardens and plants and things growing. There's little pathways that go in between, check on everything. There's a big fire down a little bit deeper where you can see her father cuts a bunch of wood up. You can hear someone cutting wood down there now. You hear someone just like humming to themselves in the garden area.
But this is it.
Sounds like somebody needs some help chopping.
Well, it's cozy,
It's
though,
where my
Watson,
dad,
really. It's cozy. It's a cozy place.
Oh, it's my dad actually. Right
Do I need to help your father chop some wood?
My bond.
If you like,
Oh,
but
Papa
maybe I should
Watson.
introduce you first.
Papa Watson.
Maybe I should introduce you first and not just go up and be like, yeah, let me chop your wood.
Well, I'm
creepy.
very welcoming, Watson, and people seem to like me.
Watson, you know he's nervous, okay?
I'm not nervous. Why would I be nervous?
You're nervous. You get nervous
maybe he's-
around your friend's parents.
Watson's like 2 feet tall. Her
Okay.
parents can only be like
Cindy.
3 feet tall.
Hey, take it easy. We're in Watson's house.
Yeah, you can go after I introduce you real quick, right?
I'd love to chop some wood right
I'll open the gate.
What is going on?
Take care of Alva! Alva!
You're gonna have to give me a second.
I could do sending and tell him that you're coming down there,
There it is. So I didn't bring up your backstory.
but. I deleted it.
Oh, you didn't describe me at all, really. Oh yeah,
I did.
I was a half-elven moon druid. More Goliath bear totem barbarian. Alright, well.
I didn't say what they looked like.
I didn't say anything really. Alright. So we're gonna cut back because I wasn't listening at all to what y'all were talking about.
Oh, Volf was wanting to go cut wood, and I was like, we'll introduce everybody. And I was like, we'll just open the gate.
Get to the garden?
Yeah, to get into the house.
Okay.
Like, go through everything. And say, Alva, Alva.
Eventually she comes walking out carrying a basket full of like vegetables and minerals, good lord, herbs and things. Oh my god, Watson.
Hi!
So good to see you. Come here. She runs over and hugs you, sets the thing down real quick. Squeeze
Look at you.
Oh my god, there's so many people here.
You look lovely.
You look lovely. You're so buff now. Look at your muscles.
I must.
I like that. It's almost the size of this squash.
That's gonna be proud.
Yeah, he is. He's down here somewhere.
You may be wondering who these people are with me.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
This is the band that I've been traveling with. We've been kind of saving the world.
Brenda will walk up. Brenda, look at me. Holy night.
Nice to
Alva.
meet you.
Nice to meet you. What was your name?
Alva.
Alva. Good to meet you, Alva.
Good to meet you too.
Wolf's just gonna have his axe in front of him with both arms on the pommel of it and be like, I'm Wolf von Lumberton at the Lumberton Lumber Co.
Wow, that's
He's-
a mouthful.
He's a prince. Yeah.
I'm not royalty.
Not everybody
I am a
has
god now.
titles like this.
I'm not royalty. I'm a god.
Okay.
Oh my god, yeah, oh my god.
Giselle
And
Rivera.
Nice to meet you. Welcome. You're with Watson. You are more than welcome to make yourself at home.
I mean, I don't think we'll stay here. Or maybe I will stay here. But, Jamal or whoever said there's rooms in the temple pool area. So,
Okay.
yeah.
No worries. Whatever you would like.
Yeah.
Do you want to stay and eat dinner?
Of course. God, we're hungry. We are. We need a rest, too.
Yeah,
I am famished.
I don't want to impose if you don't have enough food.
Oh, we have plenty. Look at this garden.
Oh,
It is so
yeah.
full. We would be more than happy.
And she's a great cook.
Nothing better than I would like, and I'm sure this one too would like than a home cooked meal.
Yeah.
Right?
I think
Oh.
he's like itching to go. Is Dad cutting wood or?
I probably, yeah.
He really likes wood.
That sounds like you're named after wood.
Yep.
Yes. You could say that.
His life is dedicated.
You can just
to
go
wood.
down the
I am the
steps
king
there.
of lumber.
Oh, now you
There
admit
we go.
it.
With the royalty stuff, he brings up his status all
But
the
he
time.
says he's not a prince, then
All
he's
the
like,
time
I'm a
he brings
king.
it.
And then-
Well, I mean, to be fair, you do as well, but you.
Yeah.
Come on.
I am just a humble lumber chopper.
You're more than welcome to go help him if you want to.
And Wolf gets like, he's like, oh, show me to the
You can just go down the stairs there or lead down to the wood chopping
He
area.
like runs down there like a little kid. Just like doing a job.
Tell him we sent you.
He's got a lot of energy.
Yeah, it's surprising. Oh, he did actually die and come back to life.
Yeah.
Yeah, been a crazy day yesterday.
He took a dip in the pool.
Interesting.
Yep.
You don't have that every day.
You sure do not. Lucky. I've never even once stepped in foot of.
I don't think you want to. You are
That's
alive
true.
to begin with.
You don't need to die right now.
That's how we like you.
Yeah. Me too.
Alright, well, you want to come help me cook?
Sure, yeah. Why not? Do you guys want to go?
Yeah, I'll help.
You want to stay? Want to go?
Oh.
Want to go with Volf?
Sure,
Or what do you want to do?
I'll go with Volf.
Make yourself at
Yeah,
home.
make sure he doesn't.
Brendan's gonna be like,
Weird.
What could he do
Funny
that's
try,
weird while he's chopping?
Oh,
He loves wood a little bit too much.
Come out there and the whole forest is just gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Plains.
You
You took
destroy
his
the
job
town.
a little too seriously.
And then you drop. I chopped. Until I dropped.
All right,
And
put
then
me
he
to work.
died.
I'm gonna put an apron on with my fluffy little tail sticking out the back of it.
Oh, I still have this one from when you were just a little bun. So tiny now.
Around my arm now.
Just to carry you in my pocket. Alright, well, we need to chop up a bunch of these vegetables and get them in the pan soon. And I think your father has something cooking down on the fire down there, too. So, tell me,
Oh God. Where to start?
Giselle, are you helping cut vegetables?
Oh, yeah. I'll
Okay.
And I
Well, thank you so
figured
much.
Obi, I just kind of let.
Yeah, there's an arbor
Bro.
around here somewhere.
I assumed he was well behaved, so I didn't ask.
Yeah, he's a good boy. He won't attack you.
There's like 2 Irish wolfhounds that live there.
Aw.
They're like massive.
Oh.
But they're really nice.
Will
Yeah.
they?
No. I'm
on
just
Obi?
saying. I'm just saying that they'll probably have fun together.
Okay. I hope so.
We won't get into any trouble.
Yeah. Obi's like a giant dog anyway, so
They're probably just gonna play with each other then.
sounds good.
Wait.
He needs more friends.
Did the Oracle say that Zaj was here and Snow is gone, or Snow is here and Zaj was gone? What did he say? I can't remember. Last session. What was it?
You asked Snow. Snow said that Zaj was there.
Zaj is there somewhere. Okay. Zaj is here somewhere.
I haven't seen him in a while.
It has been an adventure. Let's put it that way.
That's what I'm asking about.
Well, we were on a ship. You weren't on the ship.
Oh yeah, I joined later.
She joined us later. We were on a
Okay.
ship. We got a lot of treasure and fought, what the hell was that thing?
Oh, the mummy
Lots of
guy
heads.
that you were talking about.
Our mummy, too. Toxin Ghoul? Well, not him, but, you know, aliases of him. You know, his vessels that he's using to, like, house in. We've gambled a lot. We've danced a lot.
Well, I'm
Bryn
glad
lost a lot of money.
Taken
apparently.
drugs.
Oh, you're gonna tell your mom that? Okay.
She takes drugs.
Oh,
Of course.
of course, yes. Great.
man,
great.
times have changed since I was.
We grow excellent mushrooms.
Yes. In fact, I do have 2 mushrooms for you.
What?
Yeah, so I have the Seductus lactimus, the lushroom, and then the... That's what it says. And the... What is it? There's another one. I think it's like the +3. Oh, there it is. The Fortuna Forniticus.
Oh yes, I remember that one.
Okay. Yeah, I've got these, you know, I really haven't had a chance to use them, and I've carried them with me for so long, I might as well just give them away.
Well, I'll take them. Thank you.
Here you go.
Probably replant them maybe. Use some spore.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's very sweet.
And yeah, we met up with Zaj and Snow, and
Well, you met me before that, right?
yeah, we did.
Yeah,
She
I
was our guide to get through the
very scary tunnel.
Was it Bobwood Forest?
No, Baroners.
Baroness Blind.
Bad
Wow.
time.
Yeah.
Not a lot of downtime.
No, I
That
set
sounds
out
good.
for no responsibility, if you would remember correctly.
Wolf's been on vacation.
We all signed up
And
for no responsibility.
I got more than I bargained for.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
It doesn't seem like you ran away from it.
No, I didn't. You're right. I rose to the occasion. Anyways.
Right now that is perfect. We're gonna spice this up and then we'll let that cook for a little bit. We can make some tea in the meantime.
Yeah, sounds lovely. These fuckers are
Hop over. You
Hop over.
are running so fast, I need you to do a acrobatics check. Can you walk without slipping?
Boom!
Trips over an ant.
Oh no.
Trips over an ant.
I got a 9.
Oh, I am too happy.
You're just running so fast, and it's kind of a slippery step. Catch you a little moss on there. Shoot, and you land on your tailbone, but you pop right back up on your feet.
Get back up there and fucking go downstairs. Wolf just keeps trucking.
You see a really big fellow holding an axe turn around, like, what? He's got a beard on. I don't have descriptors, but he's really kind face, tough man, his hairy chest. He's got gruff, like animal skin legs going on. I don't like pants maybe. Very wilderness guy.
Yeah,
Very friendly.
very,
Wolf walks up to
Watch
him
it
and is
like,
like,
are you okay?
very big.
I'm excellent. I was told there was wood that needs chopping down here.
Oh, there's plenty. He turns around, there's just like a whole fucking tree he just dragged up.
And Wolf is just gonna look at it with like wide eyes and be like, hi, and hold out his hand and be like, I am Wolf von Lumberton of the Lumberton Lumber Corp, and I am here to chop wood.
I almost forgot where I lived.
You're hired.
I don't need money for this. He just like looks at this pile of tree.
It's Ingmar?
Ingmar, yeah.
Okay. My name is Ingmar. Who are you? And who are you?
Well, I guess I'll be running up.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, this is
You
Brent.
idiots.
Bring the Ugame Holy Night.
Oh, Brent, would you like to chop some wood as well?
I might, read a book or something. Catch some rays.
Well,
Actually,
just in
you might
case.
want to take your shirts off. You need to tie that off.
Oh, just in case, he hands him like one of the little
like nighttime.
throwing axes.
oh, it's nighttime, and I'm like,
Catch some moon
yeah,
rays.
he'll still say what he
Moon
said.
rays. Recharge the arm.
Yeah, yeah, stay with what I said. I'll take the axe and be like, wow,
I have
Lumberton wood
Yes.
on a weapon.
Yes.
That feels good.
I mean, my he holds out his regular axe. This is made of Lumberton wood.
Like, that makes sense.
This is
That
Lumberton
makes
metals.
sense.
This is all Lumberton.
Right.
Chopping apparatus.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. I know you really want to get in there, so go ahead, get in there. I'll be here.
I'm like, chop like a little tree branch off of the tree that's close and be like,
And Wolf looks at it and
We're
is just
gonna-
like, oh, we've all got to start somewhere.
If you want to make chunks for me, and I will split them, and you keep cleaning up those little twigs, it's very helpful.
chop another one.
While you're reading your book, you're just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like one-handed.
All right, roll some athletics for me,
oh man.
and just for the fuck of it, you roll a dexterity check.
Oh,
I was gonna say, I want to roll for chopping veggies.
I like my fingers.
Oh,
What
Alright,
is
I
it?
just-
can't
give me a
run
dexterity
downstairs,
check.
but I can chop some wood.
give me a dexterity
Hell
check.
yeah.
I got a 10.
A 10.
Hey.
Nice.
Wait,
On
are
par
you
with your
showing up
dedication
too?
to
No,
the
I'm chopping
craft.
veggies.
Oh,
It's 50-50 chance whether you're gonna hit it or not.
Alright.
Love chopping.
Yeah, I'm down
I
with
was
it.
like, wait, is this
What
like
book are
group
you reading, by
chopping?
the way?
Suddenly Giselle pops out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Hey guys!
The
Well, quick question. I know we talked about this last time, but I've already forgot about the Galworn book. I know I finished it, but do I have to do anything else on top of that?
I don't know if it's a homebrew spell or not. Just let me know when you want to astro project.
Can I do that now? Does that take time?
It's like the
Or is it
mom
like
at
a
playground
month?
with the magazine.
Bro, I
just
don't know,
like,
we can-
Yeah.
Or
We're
we
doing
can
great.
wait. It doesn't have to be right now. I can read
Kids
this book
like
right now.
tumbling down.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot
Let's just do that.
another
Yeah,
thing
I
for
wasn't
my
thinking
book,
about
too.
that.
That's my girl.
I'll just read my. What is it called? The God's Dedication book. I can just read that.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, let's just do that.
That'll be the last little bit too, so you're gonna finish it up.
W.
I got a 16 for veggies.
Mhm.
Oh, fucking nailed it! And beautifully cut veggies, all perfectly precise cut.
Yeah.
You meticulously focus on your craft the entire time.
Wow.
Oh, wait, hold up. It's already in your dog. That's what I was.
Perfect at everything.
Okay, good.
I lived
That
alone
from the
for a
book,
while.
sorry.
Oh,
had
cool.
to do
It's already in
something.
here. You have to talk to
I got bored.
Oh, no, that's totally okay. Alright, so you also just like these perfect logs keep coming out, and you can end up hearing Igmar start laughing. It's like, this is so easy! I love it! And he's just cutting a whole bunch of this.
And Wolf is just chopping away. He's
Wolf's
like,
new best
"Yeah,
friend.
I've got 2 eyes again. It's great. I can see everything." And he's just like, chopping.
You could never not
my
see.
right arm is my chopping arm. And
You can
it's
even
just-
see better. Wait. It's dark.
Yes.
Like, so, how's his vision?
Oh, he can still see in the dark.
Whoa.
Oh, Wolf can see in the dark.
Just that one item.
All that manly chopping, you can start to feel the hair grow on your arm again.
Hell
It's
yeah.
just
Oh my god, it wasn't hairy!
Oh, yeah, it's
It
bald.
was like a baby's butt.
a little bit of color. It's just like.
Before you know it, you've chopped the whole tree into pieces, and he split all the wood. And you look around, and
Wolf's
see
just gonna be
Brandon
leaning on
still
his axe,
standing.
just breathing heavily. Oh, I need a good chopping.
Ingmar not phased at
After
all.
dying.
Yeah. He's stacking some of the wood up on the side and tending to this large meat roast of some giant hunk of meat. Like, thank you for your help. Do you?
Wolf is just gonna be looking at this giant roast of meat and be like, "This place is literally my vacation home.
He's finally on vacation.
I found my heaven."
I'm happy
Outside
to
of number 2.
I'm happy to share meat. The girls don't eat meat, so. But I will share my meat with you.
Thank you.
For the hard work that you've put
Could've
in.
picked a better.
No,
You
that's
wanna
what,
eat
that's
my
what you
meat?
should have
Wolf
said.
just takes a piece of meat and eats it. And he's like,
Practically
"Your meat
falls
is
off.
Oh,
delicious.
you eat his meat.
It's very moist, very well seasoned."
Not bad. I'm almost done, and we can take it back up there. So who are you boys? You must be with my daughter, otherwise you wouldn't
Brother's
be
gonna
here.
be looking at
Wait,
doing
you're-
the arm motion. He's
You're
gonna
Watson's father.
slowly raise his head up from the book.
That's a good sign.
And Wolf is gonna like,
Whoa!
look at this guy. Is this
Close
guy?
the book.
Oh, he's a big man.
Is he taller than Wolf?
Oh yeah.
Wait, how
He's like
tall
7
is
foot?
Oh yeah.
He big boy.
Brother's gonna close the book.
And he's not like muscular like you got. He's a big boy.
Yeah,
He's
husky.
just big.
Big bone.
Yeah.
Big guy.
He's a big one.
Wolf's gonna be like, you. Kind of scratch his head for a second.
Oh my god, it's the first time he's ever had to look up.
You're Watson's father.
I am.
Brendan's
Wolf is
be
gonna,
just
like-
rubbing his chin.
Go like this at the ground and.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be like, oh,
This
I'm gonna point to the top of my
Oh my
head.
god.
For you to
And
like
then he's
measure
gonna
the
point
top
you
of my
and be
head.
like-
Yeah.
And then he's Wolf go look at Wolf for.
Oh my god.
He squats down. He goes, "Wait till you see her mother."
You
I'm
don't.
gonna be like, we saw your wife.
Is
we
this
met your
like
wife.
Shaquille O'Neal and his wife?
The mountain.
Oh my
We
god.
met Mrs. Watson. Well, what's your name?
We,
I'm sorry.
I didn't meet Mrs. Watson.
You didn't meet her?
No.
We're at the top of the.
I've only met Mr. Watson.
Oh my
I'm
god.
dead.
That
Ingmar.
is
Ingvar. Mr.
hilarious.
Ingvar.
Mr.
Ingmar.
Ingvar.
Ingemar.
Ingvar.
I didn't name myself. It was given to me.
Watson, spell it.
INGEMA.
I-N.
INGE.
I'm just confused. Are you like? No offense. I mean this.
We are her adopted parents.
Okay. And Wolf's like,
The brain wheel.
Oh, if I was
my head is hurting right now. I've been through a lot today, and this is the last thing that I need right now. is-
Like, did we know she was?
I
Did she
didn't
tell
know
us?
she was- I don't think so. I feel
I
really
think she
bad.
told us. Yeah,
I
we knew
really-
that.
I
We
feel
knew
really-
that.
Yes. We knew you were.
We
We
knew
knew.
that.
Yes. We just didn't expect you were this tall.
Right. Well, yes.
Yes,
that
we
is
do,
true.
yeah.
in the middle of chopping veggies, Giselle is just gonna get a shiver and just keep going. Just like.
Brendan will be like, "Well, I'm Brendan Ogamy. It's nice to meet you, Mr.
Ingmar.
There's a disturbance in the force.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you for your help.
Ah,
These little twigs will build fires nicely.
I'm gonna be like,
oh yeah, you're welcome.
It's a good axe, isn't
Meant
it?
to do that. I'm
Just
like,
take
oh.
the axe, man.
Yep.
Good
Thank you for your
kindling.
help.
yeah.
That's no problem. I could chop all day if I could.
Good man.
I like to imagine Alba does the little like square thing for the dinner bell.
That is our cue, boy.
Oh my god, this is just like when I was a child with Poppy Lumberton. And he like
What?
He's looks like, will you help me carry this up there?
Oh yes, of course.
He hands you a pan, he takes one, puts the fire out, walks up the steps, all the way up on top, and we walk into the house. Sets down the pan, come here, give me a hug.
Dad.
Squats down and grabs you.
Whoa!
Don't break me!
Throw me in the air.
Oh my god.
So good to see
We'll have a
you.
King commercial all day, you squeeze too tight.
You joke.
I don't know, you look huge.
I see you.
Look at that.
Well, she's been slaying monsters this whole journey we've been on.
Nice.
So it doesn't surprise. I don't think
You
I.
ripping some assholes out, huh?
Oh yeah.
Did you
Melting
teach
some
her
ball
that?
sacks.
It's a weak spot.
She has burned many of assholes.
That's
Yeah, my girl.
the only place she aims.
My preferred spot.
Proud of you.
Thanks.
Oh, this is the top method.
It's the bonus hole.
It's the top method.
Oh, stop it.
I didn't
I
know
see
it
you
was
met the
top.
boys.
Oh yeah, they helped me cut the whole tree down very fast.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
You're
He,
very
Wolf
tall.
is just gonna be covered in sweat. He's like, I dropped.
tall?
I
Listen, I
thought.
dropped.
Oh, thanks.
she's up.
I thought Volf was the tallest person I've met. Wow. Sorry. I'm not.
He's a big guy.
Yeah. Hi, Giselle.
Nice to meet you, Giselle.
She's a pale lady.
Yeah, I know. Yes.
That's okay. So is this baby arm.
Big guy, pale lady.
No, he like Wolf gets like immediately just like conscientious. Don't talk about my arm like that. It's just cold and it's.
I don't think I've ever seen
Wait,
you
is
blush
it cold? Can I hold? Can I?
before.
He holds his arm out.
Is his arm cold?
No.
Wow. It's not cold.
Well, I took a bath. I was in the water, and it's just not the same.
It's
gotta
fine.
warm
It'll
back
look.
up.
It actually looks a little. You got a little color there on your wrist.
I'm gonna start doing the plates for everybody and like put food on
Very
everybody's
good.
plate.
Alba's gonna start getting the rest of all the vegetables together, putting things on the table.
Come on, sit down. Oh, can you break down the good stuff?
We're just like, wow, real,
Yes.
real family meal. Sitting around the table together. This is nice.
Yeah.
That is nice, right?
Had this in a very long time.
Yeah. Been a long time for me as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's been over a year since you left.
Yeah, big has been.
So, Pop Watson.
Yes.
What?
By lumberjack.
I want to be like, Ingar.
Ingmar.
Ingemar.
Yes.
What's his name?
He said his name wrong on purpose.
Why is he calling me by
Just
my
because
name?
Brenda don't know.
How was Watson when she was growing up?
Oh, yeah, come on with the stories, come on.
She
And
was
Wolf's just gonna be like shoveling through it. Just listening.
very curious, dedicated to exploring as much as he possibly could. Was very determined to have her way a lot of the times. A bit feisty.
Well, that hasn't changed.
Everything you already know, right?
Right, yeah, no,
Yeah,
nothing
Wolf's
changed
just gonna
yet.
be like, she hasn't changed.
Yeah.
He's gonna keep shoveling.
She used to stare at the stars a lot as a little girl. It was really hard to get her to bed. Oftentimes we'd find her on top of the roof after she was supposed to be asleep.
It was easy to get up there. Piece of cake.
But she trained with the rest of the kids in the area. Alva and I help. We're bunkers for the city. So basically, we are not Oriets, but help out as much as we can, help the city run smoothly while they're off on whatever orders or missions that they have.
I did tell them that. It was a very hard concept to understand for them all.
Well,
We
you
are
know,
not Oriets. I
Well,
am not an Oriet.
I mean, if you could explain, I was gonna ask a little bit about how this city works. It's hidden and secretive, and you're weird about it. And
I mean, I don't know, obviously, all the inner
Well,
workings and
that's-
everything, but yeah.
I mean, yeah. So
And Wolf's gonna like kind of pull
So
his shirt a bit. I got one of these now.
Oh, yeah,
They
he-
said that I have to eat special baked goods.
He might.
Oh, we can just get some rocks out of the garden and give it to him. He eats rocks now.
Apparently, I eat rocks now.
Oh, so
They're
you
really
can
stuck on the rock thing.
Yeah, wait, yeah, so what does the food do to you then? You just don't taste it?
Yeah, we're gonna fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, like, he might be an Oriad or whatever, but, like, to be an Oriad do people just come here with their stillborn babies? Like, what?
That is precisely what happens.
Oh, wow.
And it became a problem. People started hoping for stillborns.
Oh.
And a lot of atrocities happened to families, and it was a sought-after gift. And so we restricted the ability to, I guess we didn't want to be known anymore. And so we will help out and seek out those that are in an unfortunate situation, and we will use ley lines to travel back as quickly as possible to see if we can save them.
They were monsters, the people that
Tried
would
to.
like try to make their kids
Yeah.
stillborn by magical means and stuff and
Yeah, I can imagine.
bring them here. Horrible people.
Yeah. So we keep the place quiet. And the Oriads go out and do secret missions to help Kunivar as best as they can.
With a mouthful of food. Dad, he has 2 marks, not just one.
I'll see that.
Crazy, right?
I was given one by somebody else. At the same time, I was getting the first. I don't know how this works.
The Oracle went with him.
2 marks. Not a stillborn.
Weird, right?
You might be able to eat an Orchid if you want to.
An orchid.
Do you have
I
one?
think we should stick to rocks.
I think
no,
we
I
have a
think
muffin.
we should
could try.
do what they have, not just eat.
What
don't
is
eat,
I
don't
kind of
eat
want to
rocks,
see
Wolf.
Wolf eat a rock.
No,
I'm not
don't
gonna eat a
yeah,
rock.
don't eat
You're
rocks.
gonna eat a
You're
rock.
not eating rocks.
You can't make me eat a
The
rock.
Oracle
I don't
told
wanna
you
eat a
that you
rock.
have to eat rocks now.
Have I done what everybody has told me since you've known me?
No,
Red?
that's the damn truth. You
So I
have
guess
not.
this is like what it's having siblings. I wouldn't know either.
Where's Zoj? Has he talked to you? Should I send for him? If he wants to come?
I don't know, I haven't seen him.
Zol's your brother.
You've met Zoj.
I know.
He's not my brother.
Good, just making sure. You're expressing a lot of concern about Zol.
What about-
Be really weird, Bren.
Yeah, it would
I'm
be
gonna
weird.
like
Starting to
narrow
put the
my
numbers
eyes.
together.
That would be really weird.
I'm just asking. Boyfriend then, sorry.
We haven't seen
But I
him.
mean, there's certain parts of Kunivar where it's not that weird.
Oh my god.
And that is.
Where's Kunivar?
Great Dismal Divide, that's a swamp, baby.
Yeah. Boy, you sure got a pretty mouth.
Stunned. Have you not talked to him?
I haven't.
I
I
haven't seen him.
talked to Snow. She's gone, and she said Zoj was about. So maybe I could send him a message.
He may be getting ready for a mission.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if he's left already yet.
that's fair. I'll
You could,
I'll talk to him at the end of the night.
yeah, you can message him.
Yeah. Yeah. Never mind. Sorry.
I could. Well, I couldn't, but I could give you my scry stone. You could look on him if you want.
Oh, you could look on him.
I could, but I mean, you know him more. Would it be weird? Would he like see me?
I also have scarring.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's okay. You can definitely look at
I guess we could both watch him. Totally not creepy.
This is getting kind of freaky.
Yeah.
Very interesting, yes.
Yeah, I mean, anyways,
Your
I'll
daughter's
find him.
kinda
I just didn't
weird.
want to. I didn't want him to like go if he was here without
Very
saying
sexually
either
charged.
goodbye or like good luck or something. But if he's busy and stuff like that, then that's okay too.
I don't know
If
if
you
he
are
knows
allowed.
you're here.
Yeah, that's true. We'll figure it out. Anyways.
Okay.
Giselle leans over to Volf. Should we tell them about Diamond?
Diamond.
Do you
Why
think
would
her
you
Wait,
do
parents?
tell Zaj and Snow
No,
about
no,
Diamond?
no, her parents. Do you
Tell
think
their
they
parents.
should know?
No, I think that's for her to tell them.
Okay.
You're very smart right now.
He's
Alba
wise
brings out-
beyond his years.
Alba brings out a little muffin, sets it down.
There you go, mate.
This has ores in it. If you want to eat it. It's up
This
to you.
has rocks in it.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
Bren, this has rocks in it.
I know, I'm watching.
Rocky Mountain muffin.
I would suggest letting your stomach digest the food you've eaten.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But-
they said
Oh yeah.
You're a grown man.
if you can't eat this, you're gonna have a bad time for a whole day.
Oh, he may not though. He may be able to digest it.
Yeah.
If you can, your body's
50-50.
going to metabolize it, and it's going to take form in some kind of magical way.
Oh God! Don't destroy the house.
And Wolf is so does this mean I'm gonna get like the Chick-fil-A spicy sandwich shits?
There's a good possibility, and probably cramps that make you want to die.
Like, don't crunch hard, you'll break your teeth.
Wait, the first time.
That's
not
what you're
every
worried
time.
about? That's what you're worried about?
Also the taste.
So wait, if I eat this right now, would how do I win this?
Just don't.
You gonna paint the walls?
Not paint the walls, but would I be able to acquire a restful sleep this evening?
Probably.
If.
It depends on if you can metabolize it or not.
Yeah.
If
You
you
are
cannot
a gentleman.
metabolize it, you will be in so much uncomfortable pain that you will not get a restful night of sleep.
Wolf looks at this muffin, he's like,
I'll have to cut your stomach up.
Brent, I just want some butter.
I'm like, alright, put some butter on the rock.
He's gonna take this muffin
It's not a rock!
and just open the bag of holding and just put it in there and close the bag of holding.
All right.
We're gonna sleep on this one.
Less of a gambling man than I thought.
Yeah, he's not Brent.
Don't
No,
be a
Brent's the
coward.
gambler.
Brent.
I have expended too many things in the last combat. I
Oh,
need to
fair enough. I am also.
Ingmar leans over the table close to Brent. It's only going to get harder the longer he waits.
Oh,
It really will break his teeth.
And he's just gonna lean up like here. And
Well, Wolf's like, wait, what are you,
nothing.
what are you whispering about? Is it about the muffin?
No, I'm talking to him about
Rocks.
Watson.
Yeah, we were.
You need to worry about your rock muffin.
I am worried about the rock muffin.
I'd be like, just eat the muffin now and get it over with.
But what if you can't sleep?
Boo-hoo, Watson. We've had worse nights before.
Boo-hoo.
One night of no sleep, you'll be fine the next day.
Wolf is gonna lean in real close and be like, what if I shit my pants in Watson's bedroom?
You're not
I'm gonna be like, go sleep on the
Why are you in
floor,
Watson's
close to the bathroom.
Exactly.
Are there, how many bedrooms are in this
I'm,
place?
God.
I'm gonna be like, we're
Sleepover,
sleeping on the
slumber party
floor.
in
We
Watson's
already
bedroom.
talked about this. We're sleeping on the floor. Sleep next to the bathroom door.
We can sleep
We already
outside
talked
under the
about this.
stars. Wolf takes the muffin back out and just pops it in his
Ah!
Just
Just like the potion.
No butter or anything.
Which he was fine with the potion, so maybe he'll be fine.
I'm gonna,
We're about to fuck around and find out.
Roll a Constitution.
Oh, here we go.
You got a +2.
Lucina.
I got a plus
Yeah,
two.
you got a plus
Fuck
two.
yes.
Let me give
All right,
this.
where's
help me
my
give
con
this man some
save?
Can I
power.
guidance?
Too late.
Oh yeah, it was too fast. He popped it in.
Yep.
Oh,
As he normally does.
oh
yes.
with a +2?
In
Yeah.
full fashion.
With a +2.
28.
Hey,
With a plus.
that's awesome.
Your boy fucked around and found out.
Damn,
Watch it be like the
I
higher
really
you
wanted
get,
you
the
to
worse.
shake your head.
No, you eat it fine. Still kind of moist. Keep chewing, keep
Then
chewing.
it's
It's a
gonna be
big
like-
bite. You probably should
What
have
does it
taken it
taste
in two. And you swallow it. And everyone's staring at you.
what does it taste like? Dirt.
What does it taste?
It tastes like a bran muffin.
Do something.
It tastes terrible.
With a hint of honey in it.
It tastes like hell.
With a hint
You're
of
gonna eat it now.
honey.
You're old.
Brother's gonna kind of grimace.
Will this help my bowels up?
It will. It will. You need more fiber now.
You're gonna take a nice shit.
Like, just drink some ale with it.
Roll
gonna
a
be the
D4.
Best poop you've ever taken.
At least the most solid one.
Super solid.
Colon shaped.
Colon shaped.
A 2.
Colon
It could
hole.
be anything.
That's true.
You feel
Oh,
it
D4.
hit your stomach and your stomach.
Stomach.
You feel it hit your stomach and
Stomach.
a little burning sensation starts to happen. Kind of feels like indigestion a little
Well,
bit.
here it comes. Here it comes.
I'm like, Brother's gonna head for the door.
Table like that.
He's getting the fuck out of here.
Shuffle down the hall holding his ass.
Well,
And he just, Wolf disappears in the bathroom.
You sit down, but nothing happens. You let a really big burp out,
not far.
but you kind of feel yourself tighten up a bit. Not so much that you're being constricted, but it's almost like your skin got a little harder. So you get a +1 to your AC.
Ooh, kind of like Neo, where he absorbs it and he's like, I know kung fu. You know, like,
Oh yeah.
Damn,
that's
brother.
cool.
That's fucking crazy.
Shit, not 12. I'm just gonna put in there bran muffin for the source.
It is great. Off in the kitchen, you hear one of those fine, delicious, large, like, bottles get ripped open so everyone can enjoy because Wolf didn't die. And
Hey.
everyone's super excited for that.
This is the good stuff, guys.
You just hear from the bathroom, guys, false alarm! It came out the other end. After you hear
You
the
threw
burp.
up?
Very considerate.
What? Is there a mess?
Brother's gonna be like, did he leave the door open?
Did you throw up?
I didn't make a mess. It's fine.
You said the other end, so did you
hear
throw
it
up?
close.
No. I'm just gassy.
Oh my
That's
god.
not the other end.
Somebody give me some activated charcoal tablets. I'm gassy.
Oh, this prince really is, like, fancy.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't believe it.
You know, he seems so
Rugged,
burly.
right?
Yeah, I didn't,
Gotta handle him with kitten
didn't
gloves, man.
expect that.
He's
Did you
very
know?
noble.
Does anybody have some lavender hand?
There's some in there, dear. Look underneath the sink.
There's a fresh spray.
What is it?
We make it ourselves.
Fuck, what is it?
Poopery.
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 Do you have some poopery?
That stuff is amazing.
I love poopery. The lavender one, yeah.
Oh my
No,
No,
goodness.
the Amalfi Coast
We
one.
obviously didn't die. How do you
Come
feel?
on out.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna come back to the table and sit back down and be like, I just feel fine. I feel
Your
good.
complexion looks great. You're kind of shiny.
Yeah.
Solid.
Looks like you had a glycolic peel.
What, Watson?
I forget you don't know about alchemical stuff.
Yeah, they do
No.
weird things here.
You got a glow about you. You look great.
You look like you're pregnant.
Really happy you didn't shit
I
up the
look like
bathroom.
I'm pregnant.
You know how like pregnant people glow?
Ingmar
I thought you
reaches
said
out.
I ate too much.
You did just eat
I'm
a
about
muffin.
to have a stomach baby.
Yeah,
in
you
the
just had a
toilet.
muffin, and you're gonna have a baby later.
Yes.
A muffin
Down,
baby.
Push
And
down.
it's gonna be a muffin baby and
And a rock baby.
And a rock baby.
Muffin
and,
rock baby.
There's a lot of fiber on this table right now.
Oh my god. Ingmar reaches out and taps you. He's like, oh, you are kind of hard. It punches you in the chest.
Excuse me, sir.
Dad.
Why does everybody keep hitting him today?
It just goes, oh,
Oh.
very cool.
Brother's
That
gonna-
won't happen all the time, but it seems as if your powers manifested in the form of a defensive armor.
All right. Look at you.
I could use that.
How long will that
So he just
last?
deflected like
Until it poops out the muffin?
He gets like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
You get a
It burns
plus
for,
one
like,
to your AC,
10
yeah,
minutes.
and then you run out. So you just have to stock up on baked goods whenever you go to the specific towns.
That's really cool. Look, you got another like
Why'd you eat that
trick
whole
up your
muffin?
sleeve.
Should've just eaten a piece.
Eat a rock, you turn into a
No,
rock.
do not
Tap
eat
him
a
on
rock.
the head. I'm like, this is fucking
Bullshit's
crazy.
like, I already
Just
got
look at
rock.
Fred.
I mean, just hypothetically, I don't endorse this, but what would happen if he ate a rock?
I think you just did.
Body
Please do not feed this.
It's your body. You don't have to eat the rock.
But I have to listen to him every day about
He's
eating
already
rocks.
been telling you to eat rocks.
I'm like, we got a long journey ahead of us, Bob. Don't worry.
I feel like if I don't
should
ask,
find
you won't
Rocky.
shut up about it. Oh my god, what if you eat Rocky?
Funny enough, Oriets were named after Ore Eaters. So it does
So they would actually
think
just
they-
eat rocks.
bear weight. You
It would just
would
distract minerals.
the rocks itself would destroy your body before you could draw out any burnable minerals in there.
No rocks.
Right.
We're done with the rocks.
So are we
So
gonna
if
drop
I
it?
eat a rock, I'll die.
Yes.
At best, oh yes, absolutely. Don't do that.
What if we fed him?
Or you're gonna have to poop it out. Think about how much that's
It's
gonna.
gonna be a
I would
battle.
rather die.
Shred your colon.
What if we fed him like a crushed up diamond or something?
A diamond.
That will tear him to shreds.
Okay, alright, that
No,
one's
no.
out.
It's a
That's what
specific
they
amount
do.
of minerals.
Yeah,
Oh,
they crush
okay.
it up, they put it in a pastry.
It's very,
Now we
very
know.
fine.
Or like
What's
if
in
they found
there?
some eye, huh?
Did you eat rocks as a child?
She's not an Orient.
How you think I got these sharp teeth?
Your family. And he's gonna look over at Albert and
Ingmar.
Elbow
And
Mr.
so you
Watson.
like look at him,
Mr.
like,
I.
scoot a little bit closer. Watson, your family is kind of weird.
So is yours.
We haven't met his
You
family.
haven't met them.
That's why they're weird. They're
Their
called.
pictures all creepy in your house.
Brendan's
They look
gonna.
over us
Their
like,
eyes follow.
They are a little bit creepy. He's gonna lean back and be like,
at least they're nice.
Well, your family's awesome on
my
the
family
meal.
is nice. I'm sorry, Brit.
We haven't
Manners.
met your family.
Manners. The
They're nice,
dinner.
Dad.
The dinner was quite,
The dinner
quite
was
good.
delicious.
Oh, I'm glad
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Oh my god.
The dinner minus the muffin was delicious.
So good.
We didn't like the muffin.
The muffin made me feel like shit.
You turned into a rock.
Well, that was your own choice.
Turned into
Yeah, that's
a
true.
rock.
We told you to wait until after you digested your food.
Why do you never listen? Why do you just pop things in your mouth?
Classical royalty, am I right?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I am
you
not.
got-
It's the entitlement. It's the
Entitlement
entitlement.
issue.
Yeah.
Entitlement.
Nothing
I am
happens to
done
me.
with
I'm
all of you.
invincible.
I am retiring to my son.
Full
Typical
fatality.
king. Typical
You
noble.
don't even know where the sunroom is.
Would you like to go sit by the fire?
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Yeah.
Right, I'll go get it started.
Should we?
I will clean the house real quick. I'll meet you down there.
Should I help you out?
Sure.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll say help you out.
Brendan will walk down to the floor.
Alright.
I'm going to require all of your help. Hopefully, we have plenty of small twigs that we can start this fire with.
Oh.
Bren took care of all the twigs.
Like, don't worry, I got
Oh,
you
you're
covered.
back. Thought you were going to your sunroom.
I stormed
As
off
a
all
matter
of
of
3
fact.
feet, then came back.
All right, everyone, let's work together and help me build a really big fire. So by the time they get here, it's blazing. So I need each of you to roll a survival check.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's one of my good strengths.
Oh, it's my best.
It's my best.
My best. Even if.
Even if I roll shitty.
Even if I roll shitty, yeah.
Good lord.
Well, when I roll shitty, it's
alright.
not that great because it's not
Very
my
average.
best, but it's
You
pretty
never rolled
good.
any dice though, so
I know.
I
No, I
couldn't
have.
even
I
roll a
have.
natural one
Okay.
and it be like that.
That's what I did for survival or for something.
You rolled a natural one?
or
I thought you rolled
something.
like a-
No, you did.
It's like a plus
It's
10.
like
What did I
Amber
roll it
with
for?
my
You have a plus on
sleight of
survival?
hand.
No.
I could roll a natural 1 and still get a 14.
Yeah, no, my survival's a plus
Medicine.
13.
What did y'all get?
21.
16.
Okay, sorry. In no time at all, you build a raging fire. You drag logs over, and you can sit down very comfortably.
Wolf's gonna look at you. I chopped this earlier and put it in the.
The twigs? This doesn't look like your work.
Like, no, that's my work.
The twigs are
Brendan's
his
gonna
work.
look very
makes
proud.
sense. That
I'm
makes
adding the
sense.
large pieces of
Oh, that. Now I'm tracking.
Alright, while you guys are talking and fireflies are starting to flicker into existence around you, we're gonna cut
Normal
out-
ones?
Yeah, normal ones. Cut out to Ingmar and Watson cleaning the kitchen real quick.
Are you...
Well, thank you for your help. That'll make this go a lot smoother. Collect some of the dishes.
I missed you.
I miss you too. How have you been?
Busy.
Really?
Yeah.
You're supposed to go see the world.
I have been,
Hmm?
but not leisurely like I thought.
Wow. Seems you got bit by the responsibility bug, have you?
More than I bargained for. It's alright. It's not that bad. Everything's fine. I'm fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Room's on fire.
Really? 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 It's poking
No, it's
you?
fucking terrifying.
There we go.
It's a lot.
I
It's
understand.
scary and yeah, you know, fucking scary.
Hey, no one's making you do anything.
Well, kind of have to now. I can't back out. I'm
True.
invested.
But it's the difference of being forced versus making the decision to go.
Well, I'm not being forced anymore. Now I want
Who's forcing you?
to go. I
Do I need to
No.
kill somebody?
no. I felt like before, like I didn't really have a choice, and the choice was like taken from me, you know.
Oh.
But now I want to save the world. Be a hero.
You know, we didn't exactly know what we were getting ourselves into when we picked you up with the rest of the kids. But you've always seemed to expect something more grand than what we were able to give you. You would stare at the sky for so long. Like you knew something bigger was coming your way. it's that time. You seem to have fallen into it, at least.
I find we're good people, though. Not bad people, so there's that.
That is good. That was a good move.
They got some good qualities. They're very dumb at times. Especially the two, you know.
Well, at least they have you to help them get through it.
Yeah, I'm so smart.
But
No, that's not my strong suit.
that's the biggest thing in there. Is tapping your little head.
Wisdom,
Yes, there you go.
which is important.
Yeah.
But I got the good jokes, though. I tell lots of jokes.
So you get that from me.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm the funny one in this
And
one.
my good looks, you know, from mom.
There you go. That makes sense.
Alright,
Let's go down now.
let's go.
Okay. Picks you up, puts you on his shoulders, walks down. It's like, that is a big file. Perfect.
We've come to rob you of your gold. No? Ah, damn it.
Wolf's just gonna look at what's in
I
there.
would have climbed down.
I
off
can
of
just
him.
give you gold if you need it.
Oh, I was just,
Brenda's gonna throw
I was
some.
just playing monsters. Like the old days. Good job with the fire. It's cozy.
So, now that they're here, I've been wondering, waiting to ask.
Oh god.
I would like to know, what is your first favorite memory from your adventure that comes to mind?
Favorite memory? Wow. Well, it's been a long time.
Yeah, and a lot of it's been.
And it's been happening very fast.
kind of
The first one.
The first one.
You
that
don't have to
comes-
pick your most favorite, just the first one.
Well, Watson got me involved in this gambling thing. We're in the city, and she kind of put me up against these other strong guys at a bar, right? And they were arm wrestling. She put a lot of gold down. Said, Brenda, you better win this. This is all of our gold right here.
She can smell bullshit.
And quite literally, I beat the other person in 0.5 seconds. It was the fastest victory they had seen.
How much money did you win?
Over 4,000 gold.
I'll let him tell it.
And I'd be like, now that story, that was real.
That's impressive. No wonder it is your favorite.
I'm like, if it wasn't for Watson's confidence in me, you know, but then I realized, you know, I'm Brenda hooks me
Yeah.
up. I mean, look at my biceps.
Those are swellingly large biceps.
I really should have been a bard. A really
And,
good storyteller.
so yeah, that was probably the first one that comes to mind.
Really?
You know, me winning all that gold for us.
I think mine would have to be when I saved your life.
Oh.
Which
That-
The first time.
Right, that might have happened. That might
There
have
were
happened
more
maybe-
than one.
That might have happened
Where have
maybe
you
one or
been?
two
Yeah,
times.
you were there.
That's what I'm alluding to.
Yeah. Oh, all jokes
She
aside.
saved your life too.
I don't think that we were like a band yet, but I have this very vivid memory when I first made it to Kipstall. There was like a kid in an alley or something. I think he was either trying to steal from me or he looked really poor. Something, and he was trying to talk to me, and I was like, I'm sorry, I don't know how to talk to children. And I just gave him gold. That was my very first memory of Kipstall before I met these two.
You just gave a
Hey,
child
what the
gold?
hell,
And
Watson?
I
That's the
said-
weirdest thing you have done.
I'm sorry, I don't know how to talk to children, and I just threw money at him
Oh
and
my
ran away.
gosh.
If
I thought I was bad.
incorrectly remember that. Yeah.
That sounds about right. Cute.
Yeah.
Well, what about the
What
rest?
about you?
What my favorite memory is.
Well,
Most memorable or
First.
favorite memory?
first memory
strokes.
that comes to mind, was that a question?
Any
First
memory.
favorite. Just,
First
your
favorite.
first pleasant memory.
Oh.
Pleasant, yeah.
Wolf's gonna lean in and be like, when I set my eyes on Marigold.
Like, don't.
Oh, is that your wife?
That's my
Yes,
fault.
yes, it is.
He's gonna lean back and
Funny.
just kind of grin a little bit and be like, no, it's when I set eyes on Iwan.
I was gonna say the horse
I
over
am
your
confused.
One is a human, and one is a horse.
half elf.
He has a troubled
Half-elf.
relationship
Oh, you're
with
right. Half-elf.
his
Like you know.
girlfriend, and
Oh,
His girlfriend
horse.
gave him the horse, but he loves the horse more.
he kind
I
of.
don't love the horse more.
You wouldn't shut up about it. As like the minute I met you, you're like, we gotta get back to Marigold.
Because I didn't want to talk about my lady friend yet.
Not, we gotta get back to my lady friend, but we gotta get back to the horse.
The horse was important to her, so it was important
Then
to
when
me.
he found the horse, he just threw away like it was nothing.
You should see him. You should see it. Yeah, he did. That's actually a good point, Arthur.
Yeah.
He tried to get rid of the horse at one point. He tried to get me to do it for him.
You held it. You were in charge of it.
I
Because
do
the
not.
horse was of no importance
It
anymore.
looked so funny when you came into the tavern like a kid with a balloon.
I've got a horse.
Yeah.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Well, there was another time that we got stuck in the forest because of some, what were they? Halflings.
Oh, the tricksters.
They were these little colorful halflings that stole all of our stuff.
Yep.
Colorful.
Um,
Well, then they had colored hats.
we're talking to two people with a horrible memory.
Maybe I was.
You know what? They were
mistaken.
probably rainbow colored. They were the
Brand's-
colors of the rainbow.
Were you tripping on?
I've been hit in the head a lot.
Yeah,
I
were
also
you
got thrown off of
smoking
a
the
cliff
flex?
that is like 100 feet.
Oh,
Your actual character memory would recall they were rainbow gnomes.
Oh, they were rainbow gnomes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, well, I think they were rainbow. Multicolored,
Mm.
small people.
They like to play jokes. They took our bag of holding.
So awful.
We had to kill us.
Tricky tricksters.
Oh,
No, I'm just joking.
okay. Well, they stole from you.
Well, right.
Yeah.
Well,
Good
did you
point.
actually say your memory or not?
when you first saw Marigold.
Oh, really?
When I first, no, I said I was joking.
Oh.
But Giselle, she joined us about halfway through our
Yeah.
journey, so maybe she will have some different memories than we first met.
Yes,
Oh.
I bet I went on the way to
Oh, a
get
favorite memory of. But I was trying to find a favorite memory of with everybody else, but just one by myself.
No, all of us together.
Oh yeah, because I was gonna say when we got our house, that was.
Ah.
Volf's gonna slap the table like I was thinking the same thing.
Oh.
I've never
The house
had
that everybody
a
was
home
against getting?
for a very long time. it's really cool to have. We all have our own rooms.
I agree. We have a caretaker.
We have a caretaker, a groundskeeper.
Us grocery.
He's
Oh,
a
yeah.
turtle and he's so nice. And he makes great food.
Dad, you would love him.
Tell me more.
You would love him.
Fascinating. I must meet him.
Tell him more.
Like I said,
Volf's just gonna lean
we'll
and be
bring
like,
you for vacation.
Where?
but
What?
No, please go on.
I was gonna say when we all first ate dinner there one night.
When you made stew?
Yes.
Yeah, that was good.
It was tasty.
I think that was the first time that we all kind of realized we were in it together.
Yeah.
Was that when we still had a giant hole in our house?
Maybe.
Or did we patch the hole?
I think it was patched.
It was in the patching process.
Right, we had a giant hole in the house.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a rundown house.
It was a
Of,
vacant house. And
Had to
I saw
spruce it up
its
a little
potential.
bit. Well, Walter's got an eye for real estate, let me tell you.
It's a
It's on the
hill.
hill. It's on the hill. Beautiful view.
it's a fixer.
Oh, yeah, killer view.
Yeah.
Killer view.
Overlooking
Absolutely
Bassett.
gorgeous, yeah.
Really, all
Looking
the
over the whole
battles
valley.
that have happened.
At
Cities in shambles.
At the time, the city was going through it.
The city kind of was on fire.
And the people,
What's
Hated us.
Where? Where's your home?
Bismuth.
Oh, that's right around the corner.
I'll be like, oh, one more memory. Like, it's all kind of coming back to me right now.
Before you say that, I was gonna pull out a basket, like a large woven basket, and lift the top off, and there's this white, gooey substance in there. She's gonna pull out carved sticks and spin it around and yank it out, and it's gonna glob out and stick to the top. And then she's going to start toasting it over the fire and pass it around. And then she's gonna do it again and pass it to everyone gets one of these.
it's a marshmallow.
Just keep cooking it till it gets brown on the outside, and then you can eat it off with the stick.
Is it a marshmallow?
It is a
Brendan's
marshmallow.
like, oh.
But it's like a really
Floppy.
gloppy
Fluffy.
until it cooks, and then it hardens. Yeah.
Sometimes it's fun when it catches on fire.
Wolf has it in his beard. He's like, God damn it.
Very sticky,
Damn
very
it.
sticky.
It's like, go get it out.
Sticky. Holy crap.
I need
So-
a proper bath.
As you're getting your own and whatnot,
Yeah.
please go on.
Oh, right.
Brenda's like immersed by the marshmallow, and be like, well, it's a morbid. It's kind of a morbid memory, but one time we were saving a city, and Giselle missed a shot and lit the house full of people on fire.
Why do you gotta bring that up?
I'm gonna be like, it was
It was an accident.
absolutely horrid.
I didn't miss a shot.
The children's faces melted from the.
I could smell the
They all
burning
got
flesh
out.
in the
They
air.
all got out. There was oil on the ground.
The scream.
My sword
slipped
slipped
me.
I've never had a peaceful night of sleep.
Me either.
I hear their screams every night.
Yeah.
Every time I roast a piece of chicken on the fire, I see little Timmy's
I see
face.
stained glass and flames and people screaming. Yeah.
Oh,
I can't even look at fire the same anymore.
We're literally in front of fire.
Brenda will snap out of it and be like, never forget that.
That's your favorite memory. That's
No,
your
no,
second,
I just-
That's your
that-
second favorite memory.
That's one that I remember. No,
Yeah.
it's not a favorite memory.
I remember.
It came to mind now.
Why'd you have to
remember
bring it?
I'm sorry, Giselle. You must pay for your crime.
I did pay for my crimes. I went to jail.
Pay for your crimes.
You will be mentally tortured.
All right, well, fine. Since we're ousting Giselle, I also set an owlbear rug on fire because I love my owlbear, and then
yeah.
I went to jail, so I paid for my crime.
That's right.
He went to jail too.
Watson actually tried to
Go home.
marshmallow's done. Start picking at the marshmallow. Like, Giselle, you were saying something.
No, I said it. I went to jail. That's it.
Right. Giselle went to jail. That's it.
And so did you.
Just to Giselle.
Nope, you were there too.
You're making me look bad in front of Watson's
You
parents.
literally just did that, saying I burned alive a bunch of children, which I didn't. I did not. They all got out.
The screams.
How bad can we make Giselle look? And how good can we make Brent? Brent actually ran over and collected their tears as they were burning alive. And,
Brenda's
used
gonna
it
be
to
like,
cast a
well,
spell to bring them back to life.
I think Watson wanted to say another memory.
Yeah.
Watson went to jail
I
too.
do have a great monster slayer memory.
Oh, tell
We
me.
were on that island. I can't remember the name. It escapes me. Funny that. But it was the Hydra.
The Godzilla.
The lots of heads. Yeah, and I did this epic slide on the blood underneath the monster.
Oh, wow.
Burned him from the bone.
Oh, I love that.
Is that when Uncle Ori was with us?
Yes.
I
But didn't do anything. Didn't fight at all.
didn't fight at all. Just stole from us, and I smashed his piano thing.
Who's
Because
uncle?
who's Uncle?
Your uncle was with you?
I don't know. He was just Uncle Ori.
He's a bard.
That's why you hate bards. And that's why you smashed my loot.
But anyways, that was a great moment.
Uncle Ori was a stain
I
on
grew
my
it
life.
up.
That's
And
Oh my
continues
God.
to be.
Oh my gosh, so
So proud of you.
at the mention of the
Well
loot,
done.
because Giselle completely forgot she had a loot, she'll pull it out and start plucking away.
Giselle, don't push it. You are pushing it right now. I suggest you put that away
It's
right
just
now.
ambiance. You don't you made it for me.
I made it for you. I didn't say you could use it.
What
You
the
don't
shit kind
you
of gift
don't
is
like
that?
yeah, you don't like music?
It's like
It's just ambiance.
Giselle, but a little tipsy. It's been like sipping on
Like,
this
you
glass.
son of a bitch, you've been drinking this whole time.
just-
Brenda's
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
take
yeah,
the
yeah.
plastic
I've just
and
been
make
eating marshmallows.
Take
The
it from me.
marshmallows are mushrooms.
Take it from me. But this is maybe the second best memory I've had.
this.
Yes, this moment.
Aw.
You haven't remembered that much.
Let me discredit your whole
I'm gonna be like,
heartwarming
that's a
moment.
sweet Volf, but this is it. And one other memory.
Listen,
That's
listen.
So I said second best.
Right.
No, I understand. From the experience I've had with you, 90%, no offense, has been absolutely horrible. We've gone through some shit.
We
The
have
10%, this
The
included.
screams.
Stop talking about the
we have
screams.
been
Poor Timmy.
fighting and
He's fine. He's
killing.
alive.
Yeah.
I've been fighting and killing
Remember,
a lot more
he saw.
recently.
He's
met,
alive in our hearts.
No, he
Giselle.
met Obi. Remember that little kid? You know what? That'll be my second favorite memory. Is we
Yeah.
met this little kid and he was so cute. And Volf gave him a bunch of money. What is it with you people giving children money?
Royalty.
Throw money at a problem that goes away.
We taught you that.
That's a really dark place.
Well done, well done.
It's really good to be home. It's this is a nice, cozy moment for us.
We don't get many of these.
We do.
Not a lot to
Why?
rest from the battlefield.
Definitely
Yeah.
miss this.
They smile at each other and look back. Like, we're very happy that you're here.
Much needed, actually, because we're probably going into hell.
Oh.
So, I don't know. Anyways,
That's not me.
we gotta find a sword first.
Well, you're not going into the volcano with us?
Oh, no, I am. I thought we
You
were
just
talking
forgot for a
about
little
a
bit.
figurative
Oh, figured.
place.
You're going into Maldivar.
Yeah.
We must
Some point.
kill the dark spirits of Toxingu. The man in black, he goes by many names.
Yeah,
Names that
they're
I've
not
given
gonna-
him specifically.
They're not gonna know the man in black, yeah.
Well, you can, man in black.
The bad guy.
Toxingu.
Johnny
Fenrir.
Cash.
Not Johnny Cash.
Wolf's gonna put his hand down on the table real quick and be like, I had another image, I believe, of Toxingu.
When you were in the pool.
What?
Good.
You must tell us.
In the pool?
What are you talking about?
In the pool when you were
I
dead?
think he is going to the underwater city.
Oh, shit.
Is he now?
Is he trying to get the sword?
You better
You
figure
guess where we're going.
I don't know, but while I was in the pool, I had a couple of images flash through my mind.
Well, thanks for telling us.
One was of, I think, Toxingu. I don't know. It's a shadowy figure.
That's him. Man in black.
It's definitely
everybody.
It could be anybody.
Yeah, anybody. I wear a
Ah,
black
sounds
cloak.
like Toxingu
Anybody
to
can
me.
wear a
It could
black
be
cloak.
anybody.
He pulls out like a box, Toxin gold descriptions, shadow figure. Check. That's him.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yep.
That's it.
Black cloak.
Without a doubt.
Yup.
Says so right here.
Yeah. Yeah, literally.
Man in black.
So-
Is he in black? Check yes.
So he's going to where we gotta find the sword.
And I'm gonna get that sword and
He
fuse
wants
it
your
to his
sword.
black house.
Yeah.
Are you gonna let him get your sword before?
Is it
Exactly,
like
he's-
is it like a
Fuck
regular-
no.
Sounds like. Is he there, or well, like was this a future vision, or is he there?
I don't know. I just saw it. I don't know if it's the future or the past or the present.
Well, it better not be the past. If it's the
You're
past, we're all
fucked.
fucked.
I know. Bo's just gonna
This could
drink
be
a
our
little more
last
of
meal.
this flask. This could not be good.
I mean, why would you have a vision if it was the past?
Probably the future.
That's just torture.
I'm just gonna hope it's the future.
Well, I would like visions of the past if he did get the sword, and then I know that he has the sword. So, it's a good thing to know. Go. What? Why are you looking at me like that, Watson?
It's not good if he has the sword.
It's not good if he has it, but it's
I
good if we
think-
know that he has it.
I think we would know if he has it.
Aha! I see. You see, you've come to my side of thinking.
Wolf, it's time to put the bottle down. Brother's gonna fucking fight you.
Sun's
Give it up
getting low, big fella.
I've had a rough day.
Sun's getting real low.
I'm like, you're getting sleepy.
He's just gonna look at you and be like, you make holy things happen. You don't make and Volf
Holy shit, you're magic.
Oh my god, he fell asleep.
I've had to do that all.
like the whole table's just like.
I'm not
I can get it.
Oh, it's in his marshmallow.
Yeah, it's face
Should
in a
we do
marshmallow.
should we make a bunch of beds in like the big common area, like nice and cozy like, so we can all stay?
We can probably scrounge up some stuff.
Yeah.
Some
I can-
things on the shed to
I
build
can-
cots.
I can just sleep. If you don't have enough, I can just sleep on my owlbear. It's all good.
Or should we go back to the temple? What do we?
You're welcome to stay here if you want to.
Right. All right. It's up to you guys.
Yeah, I'll go
I'll sleep.
wherever.
Yeah, I was just gonna sleep on the floor, no blankets, nothing.
Volf is sleeping on the table.
Oh, yeah,
All
Volf-
sleep in the
Volf
same
could take the
room
table, I
in
guess.
a big like pile of
Okay,
stuff.
all right.
You hear a little
Cushions,
groan.
We're gonna make sure that you're comfortable.
Well,
You came all this way. I'm not gonna let you sleep on the hard ground.
too late.
Oh, Ingmar will take him up there. It's fine.
Perfect.
It's just a sleepy sack of potatoes.
He's a sleepy sack of potatoes.
I will tell him that when he wakes up.
He's been reduced to a sack of potatoes.
She
That
pours some
white
water
arm.
on the
Ugh.
fire. Ingmar picks it up off.
From
Toss him over his shoulder.
One side.
Oh, he is a heavy fire.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Walks him up there. Lays down in a bed of moss.
No.
Then goes into the shed and brings out a whole bunch of like bamboo sticks and little floatable contraptions. It's like, alright, you hold this end, you hold this end, we'll put this here, put that here. Throw some things like, alright, fold that up and we'll put this rod in here, put this over here. Oh, no. There you go. A whole bunch of cots. So we all just sleep on.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, right. Go
Super
for it.
cozy.
He goes and picks up Wolf,
Toss him in the middle.
throws him down. So there you go.
Brendan's gonna like walk over and tap you to see if you're still hard as a rock.
He's not.
Where?
I'm like,
Oh.
yeah, on his head or on his arm.
Which head?
On his arm, goddammit!
Every time. Every time.
I heard he was rock hard. I couldn't resist him.
I'd be like, he's squishy again, by the way.
It's been 10 minutes out of the pool. He's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bitch is like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
cold.
Moving on.
Yeah.
One charge a day, by the way.
Do what?
One charge a day.
Oh,
He
gotcha.
still has muffin? I thought
10
he had
minutes?
Yeah. But you have to eat a muffin too, so.
Good with it.
Or take it in some form. You can also take like a tincture if you really want to.
muffin juice.
Yeah, but pastries are more fun. Right, well, there's blankets and pillows. Get comfortable. We are going to go to sleep. There's a bathroom down the hallway.
Yes, Dad. Yes, Father.
Brendan.
Make
Yes,
it
okay.
weird.
Sorry, I feel like.
Good night, guys.
I'll see you in the morning.
I love you.
Hug and kiss you good night. Go up the stairs and have a little bed loft up there and close the door.
Aww. That's so lovely.
Well, they're just gonna be
Yeah.
laying in this fucking guy's stairs.
Wait, are we all four of us? You're not going to your room?
No, I'm right here.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Just
Hey,
decompressing,
buddy.
Watson. It's been a long
Obi
day.
didn't fit through the door, so his face is pressed up against the window.
Oh, buddy. You can't come in here. You don't fit. I can come out there if you want. Did you play with the dogs?
Hmm?
Did you find the wolfhounds?
Yes.
You didn't?
Hmm.
Where are your dogs? Oh
Takes
god.
off.
Oh, well, he's gonna find them now.
Jeremy and Jemima. That's their names.
Like Aunt Jemima.
Oh, Riddler's out.
Already.
Yeah.
I already found. Snores are starting to echo through the
Oh,
house.
look at him. Like a baby.
If you want to clean his socks or change them or whatever, now's the
I'm
time.
doing it. Oh, he's so tired, he doesn't even notice.
The little candles and lit and everything. So whenever you guys are ready to go to sleep, you can just
Prestidigitation these fuckers clean.
put out the candles.
Okay.
Cast mending aggressively.
I cast decontaminate.
Hour of
Remove
the
toxins.
herb book.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're on 3 of 4?
Oh, also, do I have to spend? I can't remember. You said so. I finished the Patricia's pilfering thing, which gave me something, but it says a custom item is in my inventory, but has nothing on it. Like that book, the Patricia's pilfering. Something.
Yeah, I think it gives you a boost of sleight of hand, if I'm not mistaken.
How would I work that? Because I know we talked about it last time, but we never did anything. You want to like break, cut?
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we
Semantics.
breaking
Yeah, I definitely want to take a break.
Yeah.
his audio thing?
Long rest, baby.
And we're live!
Heyo.
You wake up to the sounds of...
Oh.
Your reaction threw me off, like I'm so excited. I'm like, hummingbirds? I don't know. There are fireflies around you. We also hear the sound of Alva and Ingvar making breakfast. Just little pots and pans clicking. You hear the fire going over the furnace area. Go ahead. The sound effects were fantastic.
Thank you.
Come in, little beauties.
Are you trying to catch one?
Is this acrobatics?
I will try and catch
Dex,
fireflies.
just straight
Just
dex.
straight dex.
In my container that does not work. Actually, it does work, doesn't it now?
What?
My container?
Mech container.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I 12! What do I add anything to it?
I don't know. 10.
No, just whatever your dex modifier is.
15.
15, alright. So you can roll a D. You get a D6.
Brendan's just gonna wake up and be like,
6!
Nice.
Are we within earshot of the kitchen? Like,
Yeah,
we're
it's
really
like a-
close, right?
Open room.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like a little bit down the way, but you can see
You
them.
can do notes.
Brendan's just gonna
in
be
your
like,
archive.
Get up out of the sky and be like, sorry about the bugs. They kind of follow us everywhere.
try and
They're not.
catch
Oh.
one. Try and catch one really fast.
Go ahead, my man. That's what you got.
Click on your artifact.
Wolf's just gonna wake up hungover as
18.
mildly hungover as fuck and be like, oh, he's gonna like start trying to grab at them, but his eyes haven't quite focused yet.
Ooh, that sounds like a disadvantage
Yeah,
to me.
that's what I'm like, this should be a
Yeah,
disadvantage.
he hungover.
Heard what?
But he's gonna try and catch some.
I love
no, I'm
it. See
seeing
your hand.
double.
Yeah, your hand.
Yeah, it's like, where is his hand actually in relation to the bug?
The bug left like 3 minutes ago.
So it'd be like, what, a dex check?
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't.
Does anybody know why I have jazz cabbage written down?
-2. Or you have 2 jazz cabbages.
Is that a mushroom?
I think so.
I think it is.
Wow, I didn't add it to my inventory. Anyways. Sorry, I'm just finding all kinds of things.
What'd you
Wat-
get?
I rolled a
Watson's over,
7.
Watson's over there like,
You always roll
guys, this
bad on
cabbage
the
is
ones that
playing
don't
smooth
really
jazz.
matter.
That's what I'm like.
From the
Even the
thing!
ones that
Yeah.
do matter, it's just like I either roll really high or really low.
What
Like
thing?
single digits
Remind the
or
DM.
like upper 20s.
It's from outside of that hut that when we disappeared and they disappeared, there was like that basket.
the witches. The witch-
Oh, that's right.
the
There's a
witches
basket
put-
full of
oh,
Basket of
mushrooms.
mushrooms. And I
Yeah,
have
you
like all
dumped a
these.
bunch of shit in there.
Yeah, I have all these and I didn't add them. Oh my god.
Nice.
Anyways, continue. I'm so sorry.
They should be on that website that I give you every
Yeah,
time.
yeah. I gotta remember something.
You do not catch any fireflies, sir.
I ain't got shit.
But
I didn't get
your friends who observe you just swiping at nothing.
I
Are you-
think there's fireflies, but there are actually none flying around.
They're
Wolf,
just
are you okay?
You're right.
There's nothing in your face.
You see
I'm a
anything?
little not feeling great. this
Yeah,
morning,
you
but-
drank a lot.
I've got a lot of food for you, don't worry.
Hey, this is my call. And Wolf is just gonna
God?
get up and head straight to the kitchen.
Brendan's already walking down over there, tying his room, fucking up.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Oh,
right.
yeah. Here comes.
Wolf's gonna be like guiding
Alright.
himself along the walls.
Hope you like pancakes.
Oh, well,
We're supposed to make pancakes.
good morning. Yeah, good morning. You said the food was ready?
Brendan's got like the robe to where it's like like V'd up, but it's like on, but he's like big V of like Brendan's bare chest. It's like-
Golden, swirly locks.
Good morning.
Yeah, have a seat.
Hi.
Oh, all right.
Weirdo.
We've got
I
the
think Wolf's
main,
behind me.
main ingredients first, your eggs, bacon, potatoes, cooked vegetables.
Wow.
Sweets come after you get the good nutrients.
Wow, this place is fucking
Know the
awesome.
rules.
Pancakes don't count as sweets.
I think
Of
we're
course
all
they do.
adults here.
Brendan's gonna be like,
I can see why Watson tried to keep us away from this place so we don't eat all the good food.
it's like.
So that's
starting
why
to
you're
walk.
always looking for pastries.
I gotta tell you guys, you already know.
What?
Before we went to bed last night, she was doing her reading, right? And,
Oh, yeah, she kept
you know,
nagging
you know, like potions that I have, right?
What?
I have those potions. Remember, I got like a red, a green, and a blue one
You got so lucky, man.
What are you
From-
talking about?
from the cave. They
Remember
were
when
the
you just drank a
potions.
potion and like all
Oh,
died?
the potions
Yeah,
on the
she
table.
she grabbed the rest
Right.
of them.
I identified this little blue one right here. Looks like the universe. No, red.
Do not.
Green. Green. It makes
which
you
color is it?
blind for a week.
Don't drink that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You
You,
can
got
save.
lucky.
You can save for it. You
I'll be like, so
Oh.
why wouldn't you just get rid of this?
But
I can use it for our enemies.
Oh, good point.
how can
Like
you get them
friend.
to drink?
I'm just kidding. He's
You're
not.
gonna
Whoa,
get-
Watson.
He's not my enemy anymore.
Yeah, I don't.
Watson,
yeah.
you've already committed one.
I would not dare.
I'm just gonna.
Both looking into the abyss. Don't do it.
What? Tell your parents.
No, don't say. Don't tell them about the cow one.
I think they would laugh. I really
That's a
wanted to
good
tell your
memory.
parents, and I wasn't even there.
I forgot about that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's another good memory. But anyways, I thought that could be useful for us. Maybe if somebody
Just make
wants
sure it
to
doesn't
do
spill anywhere or you don't drink it accidentally.
That would.
How do you
be-
accidentally drink a potion?
I
No, it's
don't know,
good.
Giselle, it could happen.
If you're Bren, you do it on purpose.
Yeah, I guess if you're brave,
Well,
you accidentally drink a potion.
sometimes you just gotta go feet first.
Volf,
You know what I'm
Volf.
saying?
You have a tendency to just
That's
pop
it.
down the hatch.
I get quite lucky.
You really do. You could have shot your brains out last night.
Yes.
Okay, here are the bunch of pancakes.
Ah!
Albert drops off a whole bunch.
Motherland.
And we have some fruit syrups over here if you want the sweet part. Digging.
I'm gonna take some more of this.
Okay, we've got to go to work right after breakfast.
Oh.
So
Oh,
we want
right.
to say goodbye.
What do you work? Or just the chopping wood and
What do you do for work?
yeah.
We work in teaching the younglings and keeping them
Oh.
on track, a bit like teachers.
Oh, wow.
And we have jobs inside the city too, so we kind of rotate and take different turns.
Wow. Pretty good, Walter. Pretty good. Pretty important.
Depending on our strengths, we have different classes.
Alright. That's cool.
It was fun growing up, yeah. Not gonna lie.
Right.
I'm glad to hear.
Well, we'll make sure to cover the food for you. We'll make sure to
Yeah, we'll
take care of it
We'll
for
clean
you.
up, yeah.
And there's like
Yeah.
a stack in his plate.
You'll see Alva eat like a little bit of eggs and potatoes and then grab like 5 fat pancakes. Nutrients first.
You know where it's at. Yeah.
So, what are we doing today?
Alright, I'll get all the hugs
Oh.
and stuff.
I mean, it sounds like we need to go to the city, the underwater city. Or something.
Well, we're definitely going to the city. We're
Yeah.
gonna beat Tox and Ghoul to
Yeah.
the sword.
I feel like it's
It's
Do
a
we need to do
race now.
anything
I
in
don't
the
know.
city
what is
first?
the word I'm looking for? It's the pertinent, like it's
Priority.
Highest
number
priority.
one. Yeah.
Right,
Right,
okay.
Wolf?
What?
Your vision.
Priority number one, right? To get beat the toxin goal up.
Oh, he's on his way right now.
How do you know that?
Don't fucking mock me!
You thought it was the past.
When we get there, I think there's gonna be an arm wrestle for the sword.
But
And
your
he's gonna
arm
fucking
is big
lose, I
enough.
tell you what.
Oh shit. And they said that they could teleport us.
Yes, to Kupagara.
Goopacabra.
Chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
Kupagara.
Excuse me. You see
Hello?
Zaj Piers is in. They said that you were still here. Oh, you also.
Saj.
Uh,
I didn't think I was gonna get to see you, mate. Not gonna lie.
I was training for a mission coming up, and I didn't find out until late last night.
Yeah.
By the time I got here, the fire was out. so-
That's fair. We didn't. I was gonna send you a message, but I didn't really want to bother you.
Oh, he'll never bother me.
Well, it was late, like you said. You want a mission?
I'm about to leave for one, but I wanted to see you before I go.
Okay. Private or?
Might need to be.
No, I
Right.
was just.
But
Might need to be.
I was just. I just
I'm
wanted
gonna
to
like
swing by.
eradicate him.
I didn't know what you were doing. I didn't want to intrude or anything. I just didn't want to miss a chance.
I was just introducing them to the family.
Ah.
We had a
Did you
good
enjoy her
dinner.
parents? They're lovely.
They're
Well, pretty much family now. We're in Watson's family now. Did they adopt us?
Believe it.
Did they not?
They should adopt us.
Was that
When I have my own parents, Bren, I don't
Oh, that's right.
just
You
us?
look
just
better.
us.
I look
Yes,
better.
definitely.
And so, I forgot to mention this when he woke up. He had just out of habit put his eye patch back on.
Aw.
Your arm looks better at least.
Yeah, Wolf, you don't have to wear that anymore.
Looks like a
Oh,
gross.
oh. And he like flips it back off of his head.
Oh.
And just, do any of you want this?
An eye patch.
Do you
Brother's
want
gonna
it?
take it.
No.
Put it in.
Bren, you can have it.
So this is what it was like.
It's probably really
Just
sweaty.
One eye patch on.
What are y'all up to today?
We actually have a super important mission.
He had a
Oh, it makes
vision.
both of us.
Yeah.
We've us first. We've got to beat Finnegar or whatever
Breakfast
his name
beer.
Fenrook, Toxin Ghoul, he will perish to my soul, yes.
is. That
Wait, he needs to get the
he
sword
needs to find a
first.
sword.
Before
Right.
Toxin will get
Toxin
it.
Ghoul is on his way as well. So we are headed
Yeah.
to.
He had a vision when he was in the pool.
Chupacabra.
Oh, did you know about the
Chupacabra.
pool? He went in the pool. Chupacabra. Chupacabra.
I did hear about the pool.
Yeah, he's got 2.
That is interesting. You're a strange character.
You too.
The
tattoo.
Let's
two
just talk with
dots.
the city now.
I have a tattoo!
Brendan's gonna throw his hands up. I told you.
Like, drapes his tunic and shows you his back. That makes both of us.
Good
Wolf's
call.
gonna like pull his shirt down so
Giselle very obviously checks Zaj's back out.
The big difference between the two, yours is kind of, you said it went down over your chest and a little bit on your arm. The main color part is intense in the very beginning, and then it kind of fades out to like the little light, like very thin lightning pieces. Whereas Zaj is like a thick, like lightning cloud that kind of goes all the way around.
How many C's?
Probably like 4.
Damn.
It's very intense
4 C
lightning,
tattoo.
so there's a bit of a strength difference between the two, which makes
Both
sense
of
because you're not technically a full
Said
warrior.
that like Brenda.
But it is interesting that you have 2 though.
Right? You have been working
So
out.
everybody has been saying.
One of a kind.
He ate one of the muffins.
What
last
friends, by
night.
the way?
I ate a muffin and I
Yeah.
got
can
terrible,
actually use
terrible
it.
gas.
He
What?
he was hard.
He got some gas, but
Is it a
I
break?
ate a muffin and got
Brand.
really hard. It was.
Was it
He
bread?
ate a rock.
was it?
He
Let's just
didn't
be
eat
honest.
a rock.
Did your mom make it?
Yes.
That was healthy.
But he did get some ability from it, so.
In which way?
I got rock hard.
He was like glowing.
He ate the rock.
Did-
He turned into a
He
rock.
did.
That's
he
what
didn't
happened.
turn into a rock, but he was very like solid.
Ah.
Yeah,
More
yeah.
solid than I normally am.
Okay. There it is.
Pretty sturdy.
That's a good gift to have.
Oh, yes.
It comes in handy, especially for a barbarian.
Oh my god, it's a Viagra.
Hard as a rock.
Do you want to go into town?
We were supposed
Oh.
to go. I think we're supposed to go to the temple or the pool, right?
Were we?
Or where
nope.
were we supposed to go? No.
I know the oracle is looking or waiting for you.
At the tower.
Where?
Thought we had to go chase down Toxin.
He's
We
at
need
a-
to get my sword.
They're gonna
He's at a
teleport
There,
us.
cafe.
yeah, we probably need to find whoever's gonna teleport
Yeah.
us to wherever.
Alright.
That's
We
what.
greet our morning ale,
basically
then
that's
we
where
go.
we're going. Even though we're a bit confused about where to get there.
Right, well, we
So-
need to.
Well, I can take you to the
What's new?
oracle.
Sure, yeah.
On the way, what is your mission? Oh,
We're being attacked by Native Americans.
That's not a thing.
Bro, in my fucking head that
That's what it
sounds
sounds
so
like.
weird.
dang, somebody's having a party this early? Go ahead then.
Heading towards the Dwarven Mountains.
Why?
Ironfeld. Well, there seems to be a weird sickness that is overtaking them. And I have to go deep into the mountains.
By yourself? Nobody's going with you on your mission?
Oh, I'm meeting people there. There's
Okay.
other dwarves that are going to be fighting. So,
Okay.
I'll see help out as much as I can.
Good.
Well, let's go. Yeah.
Let's go.
Glad to see that you're all still alive.
As we're walking out, Brenda's gonna grab one more pancake. Be eating it on the way out.
I got pockets full. I got a pocket full of pancakes.
Wait, you said was there bacon on the table?
Oh, yeah.
Wolf's just gonna grab a handful of bacon and be like, it's,
I assumed you would have taken literally every little
Yeah,
last
I
bit.
Could I have
just
this bacon?
eating the whole
They
time.
gave you everything.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
He just like takes the bacon
No
with him and like
bacon left
cradles it.
behind.
No bacon gets left behind.
I walked past the oracle this morning. He's drinking some Troxy up here.
Mm.
So it shouldn't be too long. And then I guess it'll handle wherever you're going.
Been a while since we had
Kubagara.
Under the sea.
Yes, and
Under the sea.
There's
Are we
been weird things over there at Kubagara.
Are we prepared
Cover.
for the under the sea? I mean, I'm prepared, but are you?
That's a good point.
You know, so
We need
water breathing will be really helpful.
Like potions or something.
Right.
Don't look at me.
I'm not. Sorry, I am looking. I'm looking
I
through
need more
you.
muffins.
Sorry.
Okay, I was like, don't
Oh
look
yeah,
at me,
she needs a
motherfucker.
bunch of muffins.
I need muffins.
What?
Or a
We have
tincture.
to.
tincture.
You can buy some
Having a
from the
stroke
cafe
moment.
if you want to.
We have to go underwater to get to this sword.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so
Yeah, the breathing part, that's gonna be the
that's
hard
gonna
part,
be a
right?
bitch.
Well,
Maybe we can find.
maybe you won't have to like breathe. Maybe it'll be like
You think it's got air bubbles or
Like
something?
hold your breath, free dive,
Well,
and
well,
then
yeah.
hop up into an air pocket situation.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, that's a.
That would be nice. That
You're
would be.
banking on a lot.
I'm
That would
trying
be-
to be more positive.
That's a pretty shitty
We'll
plan.
still try to find some
you noticed?
potions of water breathing.
Like, actually, I can see it working. I can see it working.
I'm really struggling with this one.
Bless.
Well, I'm sure it'll be great.
You're changing.
Oh, that's the fun part about adventuring is we never fucking know until we get there.
I'm just gonna stick my head in the bag of
Yeah,
holding
not
and
to
hope
be
that
prepared.
Birdie-
I mean, maybe they have them at the cafe. No, everybody don't have anything at the cafe. Maybe the Oracle has something. Anyways.
The Oracle, no.
Yeah,
Oh, if he doesn't, then we're fucked.
we'll figure it out. No, we're not fucked.
Actually, know what?
Oh,
You guys walk up to the table.
we were just
We
talking
were just
about
talking
you.
about the underwater predicament and breathing and unknown landscapes. Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe.
breathing underwater.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, the
If
water.
you have to breathe underwater, it's going to be a really bad time. The city is domed. Domed.
But how-
Doomed.
Domed. It might be doomed too, actually. We haven't heard from them in quite some time.
How do you get to the city though?
I have this. Right? Isn't it on my
A
map?
map.
Yeah,
Well, you have the location, but I mean, if it's in the middle of the water.
there's something around there that is an entranceway that leads to a path that goes deep, and it looks like there's a way to travel to the actual city. But none of us have found it before, so this will have to give you the clue when you figure it out when you get there. However,
That kind of mission.
we haven't heard anything from this place in years.
Shit.
Like, once the city sank, no Triton acknowledges its existence anymore. There's a weird shroud about it in history.
How long ago did it sink?
About 125 years ago.
Long did it sunk.
It's so, it's
Well,
so good.
it'll be.
That's participle.
My soul is supposed to be somewhere.
Yes, with Pixelax. He was the last one who had the sword.
What if it's a city of buried treasure?
That is a possibility.
Guys.
Wait a minute, who is this Pixelax?
Imagine all the
last
people we
person
could
that
buy-
had your sword.
The people we could help, I
A
mean.
Triton that followed Naruto who had Gildalan. You should know that Gildalan is the name of the sword. The nickname Naruto's Retribution is based upon a move that it can do.
Hot.
A massive mountain in the shape of a fist falls out of the sky and smashes your opponent.
That's awesome.
There are also some alternative effects to surrounding enemies.
That's so cool.
We definitely need to make this #1 priority.
Yes, we are.
We're
we are.
doing.
And you'll get your armor back.
If finally, Giselle, I forgot. I've been living this.
How
living
did you
this.
forget?
I've
I
been
was
living this
actually wondering.
pitiful. I've
Right?
gotten so used to not having the armor on.
He willingly
You've
gave it.
not
I
had
forgot
your
the
armor
weight.
for like
Feel bad for
5
him.
days.
I forgot the
don't
weight
ever feel bad
of
for
the
them.
armor.
Yeah, it feels nice, doesn't it? You can.
Well, now I've
move.
forgotten what it
You
feels
You
like.
love that
Yeah.
robe.
Cliff
You
talking
can't wear
to
that
a
robe
hawk.
anymore.
It's a
Being,
nice robe.
being bullied by a bird.
You look beautiful in that robe.
What are you saying over there?
Strange man.
Nothing.
What?
You
I
got-
said,
Are you talking about the crow?
Yes.
About how pitiful you look without your armor.
I'm like slap the table. Damn it!
You just
Oh.
called him beautiful.
I can't help it. I'm not good with riddles.
But you figured out his scribbles that he sent you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, that is different.
That makes
is,
perfect sense.
That is reading hieroglyphs.
Yeah, I can decipher caveman.
Yes. That is a whole
What
other
else?
form of communication.
Anyways.
It's always like one thing every session that just kills me. Has to take me a minute to get back.
Do you think that anybody would have such a like water breathing potion? Yeah.
Or Kupagara, maybe.
Right, I just want to check here, just in case.
Yeah, we can
Probably
check
not.
one of the shops in a minute. On
Okay.
your way out.
That would be cool if it happens, but if not, that's fine too. We'll make it work. We always
we can find out.
Find a way.
find out.
Make sure you guys are
I-
stacked with rations and any other supplies that you may need.
I have got to do something at the temple with the pool really quickly.
You're gonna try and walk through it? Can I go
No,
with you?
I am absolutely not.
Well,
walking
then you don't
through
want to
the
go in
pool.
that pool.
I'll be like, so you don't think I can go through
I
it?
would never.
You could die.
I would like to.
That's
You
what-
will die.
That's
do
what
something
they
at the
say.
pool. I have this
I think you
spell.
can go.
Oh my god.
Word of recall. So I would like to take the Lucina, if I have any like necklace or any kind of like artifacts left over that I passed out or anything, and I would like to designate it as a sanctuary
Oh,
for
nice.
a place of teleportation.
Oh shit.
So it says I designate the sanctuary by casting this spell within the location, such as a temple, a dedicated strongly to a deity you're linked to.
Alright, so you could technically use the entire like inside of the cathedral.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you would have to do it in the pool room.
Okay. Then
Yeah,
I would do it
that makes
in
sense.
the cathedral room. And then it says you and up to 5 villain creatures within 5 feet of you instantly teleport to the previously designated sanctuary.
It's fucking awesome. Very cool.
That is my 6th level spell for the day, guys. I hope we don't get in trouble.
Wait, we can
Okay.
teleport back there any time we want, indefinitely, or
Whenever I use the spell,
so you have to like mark it and then.
I did. I designated it as sacred.
Talk about having an ace in your pocket.
Well, that's what I'm like. Do we have like limited time on this, or is it like, hey, you've marked it, we can come back there
Anytime. It's for forever.
Shing.
Imagine if you did that and it had been like 50 years and you're like, oh, it's a fast food joint now? Oh, come on. This was the best mom and pop shop.
All I can think of is like
Who turned this into a
idiocracy.
Taco Bell?
A Costco?
I know. Oh, it's a parking lot.
They paved paradise.
This is the most beautiful lava farm.
Alright.
Not the
Alright,
llamas.
so I will do that and I will make my way back to you guys.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
What was
The oracle's like
never
pouring
mind.
choxy.
You're
Everyone
all-
sips
You'll
it.
love it.
You
You'll
should
love
drink
it.
this,
Oh,
it'll
okay.
help you hangover.
Wolf just takes it and downs one right away. I need a second.
Fair enough.
So are you off or are you coming with us to the store or are you off?
I should probably get going,
Okay.
but I have something for you.
What
Hey.
is it?
He brings out a little box.
Give it to
It's
us.
like just. You open it up. It's.
Guys, shut up!
I'm sorry, I couldn't. He said box and he said dick. I had to.
I didn't even hear that.
Hands you a box and you open it up, and inside is a little earring, and it's
Okay.
blue constellation. So like little blue sapphires glow.
That's really lovely.
Yeah, I saw it and thought of you, so
Thank you.
you're welcome. Kisses you back.
Be safe, as always.
You too.
Okay.
I'll see you all later.
Bye. Ciao.
Jesus.
That's Obi.
Hate to see you go, but love to watch you leave.
You mean pets Opie?
Yeah.
Aw.
Wolf's like, the next time I see you, my tattoo will be darker than yours. Just like walks off.
Okay.
It's not
Should
a
I get a
competition,
flex?
mate.
Tape measure for you to measure your dicks.
It's training.
You're going Super Saiyan over there.
Super Sandman because he's hard as a rock.
Alright, let's get this show on the road.
Alright, you guys walk up to a little spell potion,
Yes.
little magic shop, and ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Lovely.
You see a sweet little female furball sitting on the edge, got her hair up in pigtails, jamming to something. Oh,
Cute.
sets down her instrument. Welcome. What can I get for you?
Hey. We
First time here.
excuse me.
First time here.
We are looking for
Why?
first time caller, long time listener. Okay.
Oh no. We got her, boys. We got her. We
at her.
Got her.
Got him.
We are looking for a water breathing potion, if you have it. That would be amazing. Anybody else want anything?
Oh shit, we do.
Well, you're in luck. We're probably gonna buy everyone.
Wait, do you have just one?
I don't
or
need
how
one,
many
I'm
do you
good.
have? Come on, Lucina, give it to me. Give it to me.
Oh, I literally only have one.
Shit, fuck.
Well,
We will
that's a
definitely
problem.
take it.
I rolled a d20.
Oh my God,
I watched
okay?
you roll it, bro. I watched you roll it.
I mean, we'll definitely take that one.
Of course, of course. Is there anything else? We have components that you can make your own if you have time
wow.
for it.
Yes, I would go.
Oh no! I was just gonna say I might know how. I'm learning a nerd book, but not yet.
I need a bowl worth, an encrusted bowl worth 1,000 gold.
What kind of bowl?
God. A moment, let me check the spell.
Yeah, that's a good
Fancy
idea.
bowl.
$1,000.
Sorry, somebody else go.
Watson,
No,
I
I
show
have
you want to
that.
spend 1,000 gold on a dish.
This spell is amazing. This spell.
Do you have any healing potions?
Oh, absolutely, of course.
Right. What is the price on the superior health potions?
Mm-hmm.
If you have those.
They're all free today.
It's here. Because I've seen it. I have seen it. We're going to go with 15 gold.
Okay. All right. How many do you have in stock?
Let's go, baby.
Oh shit, that's not
Brendan's just keeping his. What's going on?
12.
Hey.
Perfect. I will take 6 of them, if possible.
You got it, sir.
Bolt's
All
just gonna
right.
slide
Brendan's like, okay, we got some business going here.
Bolt's gonna slide in and be like,
That's how you do it.
keep your money. And he puts 180 gold on the counter. We'll take
Throw my
that.
hands up.
Okay, she gets this like wooden crate and starts loading up all these
Like,
potions.
why do you always do this to me? You never let me.
We are not.
Like, just because you have money because
There's
you're a
12
rich
of them.
person.
No, we only
Bren,
did
just
6.
take the fucking
No, you don't
potion.
have
All
that.
12.
You have
you
6
got-
potions,
got all 12
superior
of them.
potions of healing.
It just says.
Yeah, boy.
Wait, he has all 12. He's not gonna pass
No,
them
I'm
out.
No,
taking
no,
6
no,
of
we
them,
spoke
and
about
he's
that.
getting 6 of them.
Oh.
Because I went like this.
So
Still.
we have 12
I missed
healing
that.
potions.
It's okay, that was adorable.
But why are you passing
I
these
literally
out?
looked.
I'm not. I'm keeping
We
these.
have
What?
3 over there.
I'm
Give me
keeping-
some
You want one,
there.
Giselle? You want a couple?
Just one.
I'll give you one.
Don't be greedy.
I'll be like, here you go, Giselle.
Thank you.
it's-
I'll
I'll
pour it
give
in
you-
your
No,
mouth
I'll be like,
when
sorry.
when you're
Giselle.
unconscious.
I didn't know that.
I'll give you one as
You
well.
were in the market.
So you have 2 healing. 2, what was it, superior?
Alright, I
They were
will
Yeah,
buy,
superior
potions of healing.
That, which I took 1,000 off,
Oh, I
and
didn't
then
need to,
whatever
but
the price
okay.
for the water breathing.
You got 'em?
Well, now you've
I'll
got 'em.
take them.
Can't say no to that.
I'll take them.
I'll take
And next time you fall unconscious, I'll shove it in your
Yeah,
mouth.
we'll see about that.
The water breathing potion is 80 gold.
Well, do you have any
I just
potions
Spit
that
1,000.
turn you invisible? Just curious.
Me
too.
You never know when the situation comes up.
Real casual. I can do that for you. Remember, we had this conversation.
I know.
We do.
Okay. Oh, and what's the price on those?
400 gold.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna be like a little out of my price range.
Wait,
I'm
what,
just
what are we trying to buy?
I know a guy.
Potion
A
of
potion of
invisibility.
invisibility.
Invisible. You don't need that.
That's
That's gonna keep his word.
You don't need that.
Say even you have your limits, huh?
Daddy says no.
Yeah.
Daddy says you're making poor decisions.
I'm just curious. Just curious. All right.
Daddy says no. Yeah, I'm good unless there's any other interesting article of clothing to wear and or adorn myself with. I am good.
Oh.
Oh shit.
There is a shiny silk looking teal bandana.
What was it? What's that?
Oh, someone left it here. It's not for sale. You can have it if you want it.
Oh.
What?
Have you touched it before? You put it up there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright,
It's a bandana.
I'm gonna turn around and be like,
Nice. Nice. Cool. Right.
You see that her hair grows longer in the back. Kind of gets a little cropped up on the front.
What's your hair doing?
I'm like, what?
I don't know, what's he doing?
It grows into a mullet.
You look like a redneck. You look very.
Does it look awesome?
You look like your job has been taken.
I'm not sure about that hairstyle.
Keeping it right
I'm gonna
now.
be like, you should definitely keep that item.
We've never put it on. That's interesting.
You didn't know he was gonna do that.
No, but you don't look bad.
So my green hair looks like.
yeah, it got
Short-
trimmed on the
short
sides,
front,
and now
business
it's
in the front,
longer in
party
the
in the
back.
back.
Business in the
So you could wear the
God.
bandana like folded over, or you could fold it up and do like that way.
Yeah.
Either way, you still have them.
I'm gonna do it like this.
There
Around
you
my
go.
ears.
Then you see the. Oh yeah, it's nice.
Looking
Does
hot.
this item
Looking
begin
awesome.
with the letter K?
What?
What item?
Classes bandana
Oh.
or something.
Oh.
What, really?
Made that up on the spot. So
No.
that's just some weird enchanted bandana, I
Holy
suppose.
shit, you guys got a lot of healing potions.
You
Yeah,
can
and
never
they're
be.
super greedy.
We're having a flash sale.
After I called you out on your greediness.
I'd be like, look,
You
I
don't
was-
have to call us out. You just have to be like, hey, I need a healing potion. We'll be like, here you go. We have 6 of them. You don't have to be like, why don't you give me the healing potion?
Do you
I'm
buy
sorry, I'm bad with my
What's that?
words.
Do you buy potions?
Sure.
I will be happy
What
to
you
give
got?
you more if you need
I
them.
don't need more, thank you
I have
both.
this green
Do you
one
need 3?
No!
that will
Stop
create
giving away
blindness for
things.
a week. And then I have this other
First
one
you say you're
that
greedy, I'm
is
like,
Here, take all 5.
Stop giving.
drops you to a 0 or 1 hit point.
Fascinating.
I know, I really don't want to part with him, but I would for a particular price.
I'll give you 500 gold each.
What do you think?
500 gold each for what?
What do you need?
I'm gonna
gold
be
for?
like, I mean, it's a great prank. I don't.
What did
Never
you
mind, I will keep them.
Yeah, I
It's a
think
quite great
potions are
way to
more
prank someone.
valuable.
650 each.
I've conferred with my my colleagues.
Business partners.
650.
Oh.
I'm gonna be like, that's a damn good
I mean, I
price.
don't technically really need money because Daddy over here takes care of everything.
Yeah, he's rich.
I was more
Where's
interested
Daddy?
to see
7.
if you buy it. Guys, she said 700 for each potion.
I'm like, wow.
Each potion of what?
One
If you drink these, they
The
will
blind-
probably
one
not
makes you blind.
affect you in
for
a
a
bad
week,
way.
and then the other one drops you to 1 hit point. Those are pretty useful.
Can't you
though.
just-
I would
Do you-
keep
hold
those,
on.
Watson.
Yeah, do you have to drink them or can you like throw them at a
I think
bad
they have to
guy?
be ingested.
Oh.
Thank you for your time, cute little furbolg.
Thank you for your inquiry, cute little herringen.
Like, so that's what you do for business around here. Okay.
Did you take the golden mace?
Stay
out
cool.
of
We embrace the
bag of
weirdness.
holding?
No.
Alright.
You'll
And
Well-
there's a golden sword in there too.
Well, that you did take out.
Nope.
Well, then I took it out of the bag of holding. Anyways, before we leave, I pulled a golden mace out of Wolf's bag of holding and put it down on the counter. How much can I get for that?
I'd be like, she's not a smither.
She's not a weapon stealer.
Yeah, wrong shop.
Okay. Then Wolf takes it and puts it back in his bag of holding.
Okay.
Maybe next door?
Thank you for the potions.
You're welcome.
And Wolf just like beelines out of the building.
He got embarrassed. Brenda's gonna turn around and walk out.
Daddy didn't like
I
that.
think I gave it back to you as like trying to repay like what you were doing or something. I was like, here, melt this down or something. So I think it's back in
I
there.
just know I have not accepted any money from anybody.
Yeah, it's not money.
They
It's
don't
just a golden
admit it.
sword.
I did not accept that either. So you
So
still
I've
have
been
a
so I've
golden
been walking
sword.
around with a golden
Yes,
sword.
You still have a golden sword.
I swear I put it back in the bag of. You gave me the bag of holding. Can I say I put it back in there?
You can. I just need to add it back into
Yeah, sure,
it.
go for it.
Okay.
I concur. I have spoken! Alright, you go outside and the oracle's sitting there. Alright, did you get what you needed?
Oh, got a hell of a deal on health potions, I'll tell you that.
What kind of deal?
Don't worry about it. They're sold
Flash
out.
sale.
I wanna be like, they're sold out.
So loud.
Some guy came in there and bought them all.
Lucky guy.
Real gangly looking fella. Big teeth.
I'm gonna squint my eyes at you.
I'm just squinting at you.
Yeah, they are big. I never noticed.
All for the white though.
Anywhere else that you need to go before?
He tried to sell a mace. We
He
need
was.
I was just gonna sell it if I could.
Okay.
well, if you want to smelt it for gold or something.
We'll be fine.
Unfortunate smelty.
Well,
Well, I do need a gilded acorn at some point.
Could've got that at the component store, right?
I have one.
You do?
Yeah. You want one?
Sure.
There you go.
Thanks.
Sure, you're right about.
Thank you, Oracle.
Business around here is great.
Oh yeah, it's a great city. It's a
Great prices, Watson. Wow.
Great city.
Watson, so we only have one water potion.
Yeah.
So the Oracle, we only have one potion to breathe underwater.
Let's assume.
That we can breathe under
Yeah.
there, right? That
There
is
you
one
go.
discussion we'll have
Yeah.
right behind closed doors.
That would be a very interesting turn of events.
Yes, it would be. Right,
An
ironic.
underwater
Right
city with no
behind closed
water.
But I would also take bets that the city next to the ocean will have water breathing potions more than a mountainside city will.
That's what I kept saying. Koopadvara. They probably have
Chupacabra?
chupacabra.
Well,
That's
Well, I mean, I'm down to risk it. You know.
You know
Find
they
out what
say,
happens.
risk it for the
Brisket.
biscuit.
Oh yes. Oh, you said biscuit.
Brisket.
Oh, you need biscuits with rocks in them.
Oh,
Yes,
I
he
need
does.
muffins.
He needs rocks.
All the muffins you can supply.
You
me
can
with.
eat them.
They
Interesting.
worked, yeah. Oh, sorry, you weren't there.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
He got hard.
Well, wait, can
Yeah,
we
wait,
stop saying it like
whoa.
that?
What?
Damn it.
Daddy
That's
got
not
hard.
supposed to
Ah!
But he did. Giselle's legit. Just like, what did I say? Like, what
Brendan's
he
gonna
did.
Yes, he did,
Rub
kid.
his,
Yeah.
rub his temple.
Oh, Watson is the same.
I need muffins that will get me hard.
Can we stop saying it?
Who made these muffins?
Her
Watson's,
mother.
Watson's parents.
Jamal.
Watson's mother.
And Jamal made the muffins. Jamal.
Who's the muffin man?
And where is he?
No, it's more like the
Who's
muffin
making
woman.
boner muffins?
But whoa, watch your tongue.
Listen, we don't
I just
know
wanted
if
muffins
that
so it would
got
I
make
said
my
hard.
nothing
muscles
about that. I just said he
You
was
said
hard.
he got hard.
Yeah.
He got
did.
hard
Muscles
because
got
he
hard.
ate
Poked
a
him.
rock muffin and he turned into partially stone flesh.
Yeah, he poked him and he was hard.
So that's how he got hard.
What
Yo,
were you
fuck
thinking?
up.
He was also glowing.
He
No, not
was.
glowing. Well, yeah.
He was radiant like the sun.
It was like that post hard.
There's a bakery over there, Shiny Cock. Go get your baked goods.
I was just gonna turn around and be like, "Well, thank you." It's just
Yo,
like makes
welcome.
way to the
I'm gonna
bakery.
see bread like standing like this, and I'm gonna push up my muscle.
Brother's just gonna notice you.
What are you doing?
I'm looking in dismay like you are.
Dismay.
I'm just.
I disapprove of this interaction.
This is not one of the stops I'll be making.
Stop talking about cocks.
Yeah.
Wolf, you go inside. See a really large human male. Hey!
Okay.
Hey.
Why?
I need
Why?
muffins that will get me hard.
Oh! Everybody got the muffins ripped.
Damn it! We lost.
We let him go alone.
Just a bunch of dicks.
How many do you need?
This guy's very
Maybe 6 hardening muffins.
Wait, what?
The muffins that get you hard.
Yeah, I have those, but you said hardening muffins. Those are two different muffins.
Oh.
Do you want
I
the
need the
little blue
muffins.
muffins?
No, the muffins
You
that
don't want my little blue muffins?
Is that like a little blue pill?
Yes.
Hey.
I would.
How hard do you want
This is my first time buying hardening muffins.
Oh my god.
What kind of hard are you trying to
What do
do?
you say?
I'm trying to, like, apparently when I eat baked goods or drink a thingy, the
We're
word.
not with you.
We're not with you.
Tincture
Tincture?
or a metal.
You just
And then my muscles get hard.
He's trying to put up some drywall.
He puts it back. Those are any
Yeah,
kind
dude.
of baked goods. Every Oriate eats the same minerals. It's how your body metabolizes the minerals of how it creates its magic. So you could get any any of my baked goods. Especially the blue ones if you...
The man is peddling
So, I will take-
Russian selection.
Muffin, it's bran, right? Bran muffin?
You don't
Yeah, but there's
have
a
to
whole
get
bunch
the
of different
brand.
Yeah,
kinds.
there's-
They all have
Anything.
rocks
There's
on
like
He's saying you can
blueberry
buy any baked
muffins,
good.
there's
Volf
chocolate
thinks he
muffins.
only has to eat brand.
There's
I'll
like
take-
banana nut muffins.
Banana.
I'll take 6 banana nut muffins.
Banana.
Banana.
I'll throw in an extra one because you did that. That's funny. And he slips a little blue muffin in
I
there.
was gonna be like, can I get one blue muffin as well?
Oh, poor Iowin.
Yes.
And his card goes in there too. If you need more. We ship.
Do not or contact me if
What is
it
this?
lasts for
What
4
is the
hours.
store
that
called?
muffin,
We ship
that
dicks?
little blue muffin is going to Tywin.
That's just 2 gold.
Oh my god.
2 gold.
2
I don't
gold for all
know.
of it.
Grell might need it more in his real state.
Oof. I don't know, Braille.
Don't you talk about my boy like
I can't do what I used to be able to do.
his sword's not quite like it used
You're
to
my
be.
boy.
It's not as sharp as it used to be.
I'm done talking about dicks.
You
I never thought I'd say that, but I'm done.
have no power here.
You have no
Oh god, silly.
Alright, are we all ready to go see Mary
Hell
now?
yes.
Let's roll, baby.
Let's go.
Gucci.
We go on another path, having a good time. Walkie, walkie, talkie, 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 mo. And you end up back at the cathedral. Go to the left instead of the right this time. Go down some more stairs. And there's a big, grand doors that are green with gold little hinges on it and a big hammer on each side. He pulls open the door. And inside, you see what looks like Galworn, but is not Galworn.
The fuck?
Instead of ratty and disgusting, you see like a normal version. Sitting there with kind of like a short bob of hair. Hello.
Holy shit, who are you?
Would Giselle recognize her? Like, didn't she see her like this 50 years ago?
Mm-mm.
Oh, no. She was always ratty and gross?
When you saw her, I mean, she was cleaner, but she didn't look exactly like this person.
Oh, this
Galworn?
isn't Galworn. Like,
Right, it's someone who looks like Galworn.
It's gonna be like, you look
Cleaner.
do you have
someone
a
I know.
sister?
I do.
Are you also crazy? I know if
You
you
are so
That was a me question. That was
Not how you were introduce yourself to somebody now.
I don't mean any offense by it.
Even I know.
Does the name Galwan ring a bell?
That is my sister. She works at a school there now, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does, yes.
We've had-
She raised me quite literally.
She raised you?
Well, I lived with her for
No
quite
wonder you're so
some time.
crazy.
This is information
That
you've never
explains
told
a
me.
lot.
Right.
That really explains a lot.
Thank you, Volf.
I would be like, don't you
Wait,
see
what?
the connection me and Galwan have anytime we're around each other?
Well, yes.
Yes,
but
I do.
didn't know she
It's
was.
an undeniable
your mother.
attraction.
my
She
God.
wasn't my mother. She,
You're her charge. Interesting.
not her
like,
son.
like a foster charge.
Oh, I'm gonna be like, yeah.
She was in charge of you.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
I
she
got
told
some
me.
letters about it.
She talked about me. Renlurgamir. Maybe you've heard the name.
Oh, yeah.
Holy Knight.
Huh? I mean, not recently, but you know, when you were a baby.
Right. Well, I wasn't a Holy Knight then. Holy Knight.
Little
now.
baby bread.
You came out.
I'm
of
gonna
the
be like,
womb holy night.
don't do it. Don't stop.
So precious.
The Oracle chimes in and says, everyone, this is Gizzy. This is Galworn's sister.
Ah, now it's starting to make sense.
Right. She's in charge of the ley lines in Rycanth, and she will help you get to where you need to go.
Cool job.
It's not too bad. I get to read a lot of
Oh,
books.
the telecommunication device. Did we know you were a foster child?
No. This is the first he's ever told us.
Yes, Gizzard,
I don't-
tell us more about his
Gizzy.
I
child.
don't know if it was foster child as much as like a mentor role. You know what I'm saying?
You had parents. Okay. All right.
Where did
Never
you
mind.
come
I
from?
misunderstood.
Yeah, I had normal parents.
Okay, continue.
Yeah.
I gotta get these ears checked. Something's wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the hair.
Hey, lay off.
Smashing. Where would you like to go, Oracle? Oh, I'm not going.
Koopa
Now I'm talking to myself.
We're going to Kunivar City
Okay.
Chupacabra.
to get my sword back.
Back.
Well,
No.
to claim my new sword. I'm getting the sword back.
From.
For near.
For the
I
first time.
don't need all the.
I want to be
all
like
the
for
reasons.
near.
Just
sword.
Koopa.
If you need to go, then we can do it.
Holy,
We can
holy
just-
night business.
You need to go. You wouldn't understand.
You wouldn't get it.
Giselle rolls her eyes.
But you can get it there.
Right, for 2,000 gold.
Oh, well, lucky for you, we have a very rich man in our
I'm not that rich, Brad.
I'm like, what do you mean? Now you back down?
Giselle
What do
pulls
you mean we're
out.
saving the world?
Giselle just wordlessly gives 2,000 gold.
We're just gonna
Wow,
fuck up.
money.
Whoa.
Now, what,
She
you
grabs
mama?
it. I
Mommy?
didn't know you
Yeah,
were
he kept
packing
paying
it.
for every single thing, so I just kept collecting gold.
I'm like, we can all split the
We
cost
can.
here.
We
And
can
now
all
you
split
see
it.
what I've been doing.
We can all split it too, though.
I got it.
we
I
can
have about
split it.
900 left.
I got it.
I am only joking. Here you go.
Are you
my
serious?
I just like to see if you actually have it.
I'm the one
Well,
that's
I
like, we're
thought she
saving the
needs
world.
diamonds to like bring people back to life. She keeps saying, so I didn't know if you needed 2,000 gold for this voodoo witchcraft.
Well, there is a charge, but it is already.
I'm done with
set
you,
up.
Kizzy.
Hey,
Just like
hey.
storms off around the corner.
Just like your
I'm
Pay
like,
no
he's a little
attention to them.
dramatic. You know,
Yes.
like the rich when they grow
He's
up.
going the
they-
wrong way.
He
Yeah.
often does.
Volf, get your ass back here. Like he's a little pretentious.
Take my money like that.
She did it.
All right. I'm gonna need you to go stand in the middle of the circle of runes over here.
Right away.
Is this gonna feel weird?
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna shock us or something.
I have a
Worse
muffin
than the
that can
bites
solve
on your
that.
neck.
What?
What?
It might tingle a little bit.
Did you get the right muffins?
Yes.
You got the
Alright,
moment.
so she starts preparing the spell, and the oracle walks over. Like, are you ready?
Ready as will ever be.
Should I be ready to kill something immediately?
There's a good possibility.
All right. I'll be
Alright.
like, all right, have your swords ready. Or axe, hands, bow.
One last thing.
Alright, she'll knock it out. Oh yeah, Obi's with me.
I'll be like, Obi, get your fat ass in here.
Obi in
Trying
the
to
middle.
stuck
In the
on me.
middle.
Yeah, Volf
It's gonna be a
is
tight
just gonna,
squeeze, guys.
Like,
See
have
Jeremy
that
and Jemima
two-handed
run
axe
away.
ready to
Oh,
go.
look, they've been
Yeah.
playing the whole time.
Aw.
Before you go, I must warn you. I know. There's always so much more.
You always save everything.
This guy.
For the
the
very
last
last
moment.
time,
Yeah.
I know. But how
Always
many
gotta
more
have the
times am
last
I going to get
word.
to hang you guys loose on a cliffhanger?
Oh, that's a good point.
I gotta take every chance that I have
Hopefully a
now.
while.
Live your
How
life
much
to
look
the
very
longer
frail
do you
all of a
have?
Oh
sudden.
my god.
You said you weren't on death's
Leaning
door.
on. Oh god.
You're milking it, aren't you? That's
Just a
what you're
little
doing
bit.
right now.
Yeah, just a little bit. However, there is something significant that you should know. We fear Toxingle knows that the elves dropped the barrier, and he is taking that with great significance.
Damn it.
So he is going to be moving quickly to pull his plans into motion.
We will stop anything from moving forward.
I believe you.
Right?
And then he's gonna look around.
Yeah.
Right.
Of course, I believe you.
We'll try.
Gizzy hit it.
Maybe we should.
Oh,
All like disintegrating,
Yeah, yeah.
forming together. And
Hey, I shrunk the kids.
Scotty, beam us up.
Scotty, no.
And you're in a tropical forest. There are bugs, and there's heat, and it's hot, and it's sticky, and you start to hear the feet running all around you.
Oh god, there's bugs.
Giselle throws up. Not because of the bugs, but because of the.
If you throw up, I throw up.
I hate portals.
I hate throw up.
Brenda's gonna be like, on your guard. Looking around. Perception check.
Look, perception.
Go ahead.
Motherfucking natural
Come
well.
on, brother. We ain't know what's around us. I guess so.
I'm throwing up.
Yeah, y'all are jarred really hard from teleporting,
I can't say anything but sick.
Wipe my eyes.
A bunch of the starts to grow louder and louder, and you're just doom, doom.
Stay back, demons.
Before you know it, 3 huge ogres burst out of the trees, covered in little goblins, as they all jump and leap out at you, shooting their crossbows.
Jesus!
And we will start the next session off. with
You
that.
I was so ready for combat.
You
I was like pulling
I love it. I love it though.
That's a good cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger.
Oh.
Yeah. That was good.
I was like
Piss my
ready
pants.
for roll to initiative.
I don't have a map, so
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be hard.
yeah.